Hello guys and welcome to Indian Ninja Gaming and welcome back to Gold Mining Simulator Leaderboard Season 38. I just slipped down the hole here, I meant to start this at the top. Off camera, I've done a little bit more digging, almost finished off these two squares. But we're coming in towards the end of the night, I wanted to get rid of my rented equipment. I'm going to be skipping time, getting a better plant. But I've not done too badly. I might buy that. I've wasted money on the fuel. I'll see how much that cost me. But, yeah. I mean, it still needs to take its cut. Let's have a look here. My Alexa says it's 120 something that I get to keep. So, need to disconnect everything. But I think it's like 122 or something like that. So, but this is obviously going to be a little bit of dull work. So, I'm going to go ahead, check out, see who's in the call. We've got a Cass, a Rooster, and a Wolverstein today. Let's go say hi.
This one needs breaking as well.
Hey, guys.
Hi, Andy.
How is everyone?
Oh, not too shabby. It's Friday.
Oh, is it? Oh, I've still got another day of work yet. God damn it.
Are you working Saturday?
I am, yeah. It's a bit of a slow start to the leaderboard for me this time round. Are you guys all taking
It
part?
all tends to even out in the end.
Yeah. Are you all taking part this time?
No.
No? Oh, okay. I'll try to avoid some shop talk then until some others get on. Well, that's kind of why I wasn't in the call with you guys a lot during the off-season. We're playing different games. Trying to avoid the crosstalk.
Usually it's not a problem. I mean, we're usually pretty chill in here.
Yeah, but
Yesterday it got a bit intense when it's the first start of the leaderboard. It's just gold mining, gold mining, gold mining.
But when it was GTA, which means a lot of the time we were like, okay, you need to go here, you need to do this, you know. So didn't really want to cross-talk that stuff.
GTA is hard to cross-talk. Yeah, it is, because you have to do that constant communication.
Yeah, exactly. Which is why I stayed clear of the calls. Especially if people are
We
streaming.
don't like you anymore, Indy.
No, I know that.
There's a rock that's close to you that's 79% Vexenite. I'm full.
What are you playing?
Star Citizen.
Ah.
The one that I'm shooting above.
I'm...
I see it.
Yeah. Well, that's fair enough.
It's a nice, relaxing game if you can put up with the bugs.
I take it you've heard...
bugs.
Yeah, talking to bugs, I've taken it you heard about all the stuff we've had already.
Yup.
There's a 36 Vexenite
about
down here.
about the leaderboard being stuck on
Well, that's fixed.
the wrong board or something. Yeah.
That's been fixed now. The bulldozer's
Well, my
been
fear
fixed.
is that they're constantly changing the game right now, working on that. What's it called? Roadmap thing.
Yeah.
So, I expect them to break stuff unintentional.
Well, the bug at the moment now, after all of that, there's a line of code apparently they missed or went wrong or something. Some people's saves are turning into normal instead of leaderboard.
Oh, that's bad.
They're working on a fix right now.
I'm full. Of course they are, but usually when they fix stuff mid-leaderboard, you know what happens.
Well, it's better they fix it at the start than midway.
I guess, yeah. But then they break something that they can't fix. And they have to revert. Yeah.
Revert.
I hate to be doomsday, but, you know, that's just the way it usually goes.
No, I know.
There's a couple
I'll just-
reasons why I'm not going to play this time.
Yeah.
One of them is I was thinking about it last leaderboard if I even gonna participate, but I ended up doing. Don't know why, but I don't really have time. I have a move coming up. I have to help my mom probably move again to another nursing home. Busy period at work before the holiday start, for vacation period starts.
Yeah.
Bunch of stuff needs going. Plus, I've been on it for a year and 3 months, solid, every leaderboard. And there's nothing new. I'd love to come back if they give us something new.
I mean, it's a good skin
Like
this
the
time.
bigger dozer to have another go at
Waterfall.
what's it called? Waterfall, yeah.
They've improved the dozer a lot.
And it's not any bigger, is it?
No, but it kind of goes through the dirt like a knife through butter.
Okay, so it's not stuttering forward as
No,
bad anymore?
No, and it's more pushy than delety, but you can shift the blade as well to determine what side it falls on.
So it doesn't delete dirt?
It's supposed to be shunting the dirt instead.
Okay.
Guys, Guys went real quiet. He's like,
No, it was
That's
just
not really
interesting.
good
I
on
might
Waterfall.
actually load up a save and just
Yeah, test it out on
at some
waterfall
point
or something.
and just see how it behaves. Because that's interesting. Because right now it's like stuttering forward and deleting on every stutter. But I'm just interested to see what the dirt physics is.
Yeah,
on it then.
I mean, the only when I was doing the testing on it, the only times it got stopped dead was because I'd reset a claim and had that bug.
yeah. All the old bugs are still new in the hood.
The only way I can describe it, on Out of Ore when
Not played it, but
you've
I can
seen it
imagine,
though.
like, a
You've seen
dozer
it though,
behaves
haven't
in-
you?
yeah. But is it like you have to actually handle all the dirt?
So
Instead,
in Out of Ore,
like
when the
make a massive
bulldozer,
pile somewhere else.
like, first of all, when the bulldozer just in Out of Ore just kind of pile drived into a mountainside and made a hole. It's kind of like that.
Yes, I haven't really watched
No?
it that closely either.
Oh, okay. You would have to test it
I've seen
out then.
bits and pieces here and there. Yeah.
It's a lot harder to make smooth ground now. I'll give it that.
Okay.
It's enough
So
of
it
a
won't
change.
stay level.
It's not that. It's a lot more difficult to get to grips with. It's a whole new feeling to the dozer. It's completely made my old video obsolete. My old how to doze video.
Yeah. And everybody else's, I guess.
Sorry, I didn't mean to stop and focus on.
so what is it? So what have they done? What have they done with the blade? Have they set it like what they've done in Out of War, where one side it can sit down?
I
Like,
haven't.
tilted it.
I can't remember if it slides over or twists. I can't recall. But the blade does move, and it allows you to choose which side the dirt goes to when you're dozing.
Oh, okay.
All right. Okay.
Because usually a dozer, how it works is that it doesn't push dirt to the side at all. You take a big cut. And then when the blade is full, you just lift it slightly, so you're just pushing what you just cut out.
Yeah.
To a drop-off point. Then you back up, grab another big bite.
Let's see here. Where's Steam?
I get to what you're seeing, so it works a bit like a snow plowing
In a way.
to the side
yeah.
instead.
Right, so changed overhaul of dozer. It will now push dirt to the site and won't get stuck on dirt, is what they've said.
Right.
So pushing dirt rather than deleting dirt.
Okay. So,
Cass is like, do you know what? I'm getting
like,
suckered in
I'm
again.
just thinking, like, no, I'm just thinking like waterfall. If you want to push that amount of dirt away, to reveal
Right.
a
So
new layer of gold on waterfall. Where the hell are you going to put the dirt if it doesn't delete it?
because again though, remember how easily I've said it cuts through the dirt. So it's literally like a warm knife sliding through butter. At least it was when I was testing it. Which means that you can rapidly open up a dumping area as well.
Right, I guess. Yeah, it's going to be a whole new meta for opening cuts if it works that differently.
What I want to try it on, which I didn't think to test it with, is how quickly you can open up a bedrock road.
Probably pretty quick.
No,
Does it still delete
no.
dirt if you push it onto bedrock, like at the start of the claim?
Again, I didn't test that because it wasn't what we were asked to focus on when we were testing.
So that. So
That's,
hold on.
That's
Are we
probably
getting?
Rasher's fault. Otherwise, he just focuses on breaking everything if it doesn't get
Are we actually
directions.
getting a new dozer? Are we
At
going to get a
some
new
point,
dozer?
it's on the
Or is
roadmap.
this- Or
And-
is this the answer? Because I mean, if that works the way you're saying it works, then that changes the whole scope of Waterfall Valley.
Yeah, but
Massively.
the dozer, the checklist for the roadmap says that there is going to be a bigger dozer.
I mean, if that's no stuttering and it's pushing things away a whole lot more easier, then that makes Waterfall Valley you're not taking as much time, because half the time that you take to open a cut in Waterfall is the recorrection of the dozer, because it kept on fucking sticking and stuttering.
Well, I intend on sticking with Waterfall this leaderboard. I wanna see if it is a new meta.
That would be interesting to see if it actually makes Waterfall Valley a whole lot fucking easier. Because in theory it should.
Mm-hmm.
Still a pretty small dozer on a very big claim.
It is, but at the same time though, if it opens it up a whole lot fucking quicker than what you normally do it, you know yourself, there's a whole lot more gold on Waterfall. The only problem with Waterfall was the time it takes you to get to it. But
Because how the dozer used to work is that you have to take half a blade bites, and then when it stutters
and then hit the
forward, it takes
recorrect
forever
and
to get
recorrect.
anywhere.
Well, I used to
this is
just
what I'm
stop,
talking about.
reverse a section a tiny bit, and go back forwards, or wiggle the blade. That's how I used to do it. But yeah.
I just wall delete, making circles, basically, but it took forever.
That's what I'm saying though, but if what Indy's saying is true, and it's working like that now, then that makes Waterfall Valley a whole different ballgame.
I tell you what,
But you can't wall delete like you did before. You have to actually, like you said, you have to open
Push
a
it
dumping
somewhere.
pit.
Let's I've just made a save. Sorry, I know this wasn't the intention, was to focus on this. I apologise. But you guys want to see it, yes?
No, I'm a bit intrigued now, because if that dozer is now fixed Waterfall Valley, then there's everything to fucking play for at this point.
What was that jump to, Kaz?
Jumping back to Crew L5, you're supposed to drop out at 39.4.5.
I'm just going to quickly rent a dozer and show you.
So basically, click the button when it says 39.5. Because there's always delay for the quantum drive to disengage. Right, let's see what's in these showing.
I'm just renting it right now.
Not saying I'll play it because of that, but it's always interesting when they make fundamental changes. Like,
Right, so controls, let's see. Toggle blade slide. Am I supposed to hold it or? Alright, what about these? I can't remember how this thing actually... Well, I can show you... I'll try and figure that out,
What
the
does it
blade
say?
sliding in a
Toggle
minute.
blade slide.
Yeah, it just says L, which would be... Yeah, left click, wouldn't it? The opposite of that.
It doesn't show anything graphically.
No. Alright. This is not a bad one to test this on because of that lump at the front. You can get a good dig.
Okay.
See what
But
I mean
it's
about?
definitely
No.
deleting dirt.
Well,
no, it does definitely.
We
Look how
no.
fast that's
Look ahead of
cutting
it. Look ahead of it.
Holy shit!
Yeah, but the pile in front of it is a lot smaller than the dirt you just removed.
Yeah, but also look. See how it's all shunted it onto
It's
the
not straight,
onto,
yeah,
it's
it's
on
not-
the right, but not the left. Now, if I click that, it
How
swapped it
high?
over.
Yeah.
So it's pushing
How
it
deep
ahead.
does that work? Is my follow-up question? Because right now you're surface level.
Right,
so
yeah.
if you back up and make the trench deeper,
Hold on, I'm just trying to double check something. Okay, so you can choose left or right, but you can't have the middle ground.
No.
That's fine. I've got a 2 square wide hole I can try to drop into. And
because
try
if
to
that
see.
transfers dirt to the top of one of the sides from any depth, and that's amazing.
Right, so what side am I currently?
Aren't you currently digging on this claim?
Oh, I saved it first.
Alright.
Alright, so if I'm on the right, I need to be... trying to come on, get over. I need to be rotating left, circling left. Assuming I can actually get that. Move that out the way. So this is the dodgy part, of course. Trying to drop into a hole.
Yeah.
So quick save.
Nailed it.
Alright, fine, we'll switch over to this direction. If I can. It's not the smoothest of dirt here. May not be a big enough hole to do this.
Or if it's even possible at all anymore, when it won't delete. Because he might be trying to build that side thing, but can't.
Oh, I can't really move. That's my issue. Oh, the square selections stay now.
Yeah, I got that.
What the hell?
Did they also listen and gave us an option to quick clear them?
No.
Like we said, if they're
No.
gonna stick
I had to.
from save to save, you want to also maybe clear them.
No. You have to click them each time.
So it's basically the same, just the opposite.
What I mean is you have to
37,000 mass.
deselect them the way you would select them. but there's no way of removing all the previous ones in one go.
Oh, you got it going.
No, you can actually see it all moving.
Yeah, but what happens to the dirt? Where does it go? Does it go to the top?
Pushing it up, aye.
You found something, Rooster?
Quantanium and gold in one rock, and that's a 37,000 mass.
Oh shit, that's huge.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way. Resistance.
Right, I've just pushed back
Got
that
one
wall a
again.
little bit, and it's actually widening without making a ridge. Yes, I was going up a little bit, but
Resistance is 35%.
can you see that?
There's no way. Okay.
There is another one here as well, though. Gotta find it again. Bexonite, 25,000 mass, 108 SCU, resistance 21, but 44% Bexonite.
I mean, having a bigger hole to try this in would obviously be more profitable. Well, not profitable, but you know what I mean.
I was just curious to see how the dirt physics worked when
it
you were
is-
deep down in a hole.
Well, can you see it is pushing back the hole?
Yeah. Because
Um,
a waterfall, eventually you'll end up in a pit 30
Yeah.
meters deep.
Yeah, well, it is pushing back the wall without creating a lip on top. That you can see it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I haven't got a lot of room to do this in, which is why it's probably acting like this, but
Yeah, but if you have a better area to start with.
yeah.
Easier. I was just wondering if you could do like you used to do before, start small and then like expand on it.
Right, one other thing we can look at real quick.
Aye, because
I'm
that could
undocking now.
a whole lot more different, couldn't it? If you float
Yeah.
down the hole and it pushes the dirt rather than actually deleting it, it means you.
Well, one of the
could
things we were
possibly-
asked to look at is the gold moving from square to square.
Aye.
I mean, it's not going to get
Yeah.
everything.
And is it?
Some of it was,
Did you
yes.
say that would happen?
Some
Did
of it
Aye.
was, but it's not going to give you everything. Otherwise, there's a huge exploit right there. Just move
Right.
everything onto one square, prep that ready to go for a leaderboard that's seasonal. And all you can do is dig out that one square.
Like a mountain of pay dirt
Yeah,
right next to the. Yep.
exactly. So I think they tried to find like the best of both worlds on it. So okay, this is slightly different to how I tested it. How I tested it, literally, I would be halfway down that way by now. So there is some give or stop, should I say? And it's making the smoother area again a lot easier. But before it was like there was no friction at all when I tested it. But this is still good. Now if I go over this side, if I try to move over, is it bringing the wall with me? I think it is. Yeah, that wall gets wider, look. So now, so let's say that's what I want to be my right hand edge. All I'd have to do then, switch my blade side and just keep doing it like this, and it's all going to be shunted to the left hand side. As long as you're not stupid and like I am here and taking a full blade's worth. But even then, it's not even that much of a ridge, is it? It's just where I didn't go quite as deep. See, that's what's interesting me, is the fact that you're not going to keep getting stuck on spines.
It's definitely still deleting dirt. I mean, the pile that you made on the left side is way smaller than the dirt you removed.
Yeah, but it's not order anymore. But that's definitely an improvement over what we had before.
I mean, don't get me wrong. The deleting the dirt's no what interests me. I mean, if it's deleting, and get it. I mean, we've been dealing with it for fucking how long now? With deleting dirt before.
Bitch, please, you're still a bubby in this
How
game.
much easier? Well, how much? My interest is how much easier is it going to make?
Well, look how
Waterfall
look how
Valley.
quickly I'm gliding through this.
And that's what I mean. That's what I'm watching.
Okay,
Like,
yes, I
to
need
do
a couple
that-
of passes here, but
Test another thing for me, please. That lip that you created up on the left side now, up on the original level.
Mhm.
What happens if you push that with half a blade? Will
you
it
want to
fall
you want to
into the
see
hole that
you want to see
made?
what? Yeah, I get what you're saying.
So you can make like a 90-degree cliff edge to place equipment on and stuff.
You want to see if I can make a pad, basically.
Yep.
Or is it gonna push it back, start filling it in a little bit?
Yeah, that's fine, because that's usually how it works. If you push dirt with the old dozer off the edge, it'll drop to the bottom. This is still going to do that.
Right, it's the wrong
This
section.
one's
It's
gonna
the
have to
other
be my
side I
last
need.
asteroid.
I'm heading over to you, Rooster. Sorry, I'm also intrigued
all
by
good.
this.
Sorry, I didn't mean to take this over with this game. That wasn't my
No,
intention.
I
I'm
mean-
really sorry. Typical. Gets dark right there, the pivotal moment. Let me get my light source out.
Just watch out, there's a couple of rocks around here.
I see him.
Right, okay, so that's what it's done. So it's making a ramp.
I'm at 100%.
So they've made it so the dirt is affected X amount of distance ahead of you. It's always the same distance. Can you see that?
Yeah, I see it. Okay.
One in game square in it, but it looks it. Just about.
Where am I? Here.
80, 90%. It's heating.
Yeah, I'd say that's roughly the size of it, Wolverstein.
I'm at 100. At least
Yep.
it's heating.
In fact, yeah,
One
it looks
in
like it's an
game
in-game. It looks like it's a normal claim square.
Yep. Hmm.
Okay, that's good to know. Is that everything you'd like to see?
That's
I just
interesting.
wanted to
Thank
see-
you,
to see
Indy.
if it was-
That's
oh,
all right.
thanks.
I'll see you on the
Just wanted to
leaderboards.
see.
No promises.
I'm just curious about Waterfall Valley now.
Give it a
and
test.
What
Give
difference that's going to make?
it
on
a test run. See how it feels to you.
still got a save through Waterfall? I think I had a save. Where was the save that was fucked up? Or did I delete it?
So I okay, switching this up a little bit. I played Schedule 1 recently. Have you guys tried that
Alright, I
yet?
seen Tiger was playing it. Aye. No, I've not played it. I seen Tiger was playing it the other day though.
My first. Guess what? Alright, so what do you reckon the first thing that I mixed with the weed bud was to make a new strain? Take a guess.
Viagra.
Yep. Viagra.
You seen this one that I've got here? 100% Bexonite.
That's
Needs
nice.
break. It needs breaking.
Where's that old?
And
fucking
then
This one's 66. I'll break this one. See what happens.
once that mix finished, I
Right,
then
well,
mixed
finish
stranger.
sorting this
New
one, breaking
follower
it.
Nagorian.
Nagorian, thank you very much for the follow. Really appreciate that. Oh, new follower goal met as well, 150. Yeah, so when that mix was done, the Viagra, and it was like OG Kush, like old school weed, basically. When that was done, I then mixed that mix with mouthwash, alcohol mouthwash. It was actually called Pisterine. And the addictiveness of this one, 100%. So people were mellow, chilled. It was turning them black, a little bald, I think, if I recall, and they're walking around with hard-ons. So I rented equipment one day to Perma, then went to the hotel. All equipment was still in storage. I then advanced to the next season, and every piece of equipment got damaged while in storage. Is this something new that we need another place? Not that I'm aware of. You might
Watch
want
yourself,
to
Kaz.
post that in bugs in the Discord. Sorry, Nagorian. Sorry I couldn't help more on that one, dude. We'll keep watching though, because I'm going to be doing the same in a bit. I'm going to be skipping to get more newer equipment. So we'll see if it happens to me.
It still does. Aye. Right.
Damn it.
Holy shit! That goes way quicker.
I was in the chat with, what's his name, Brenny, is it?
Aye.
Yesterday. And the sheer number of times, like, like first of all, he's like, I hear you know, like, an Irishman who's not really an Irishman. I was like, what, Wolverstein?
It's because I went off my head the other day.
He's trying to wind you up with that a couple of days ago as well, yeah.
Aye. Wait, that makes that way fucking easier.
It's like a start of a bad joke, isn't it? When's an Irishman not an Irishman? When he's Wolverstein.
Just watch yourself. You're getting close to a rock that's right above you.
Rocks everywhere.
Right, so I think when I was doing the testing with the dozer, I'm going to have 130 ounces left over, which isn't bad.
There's another 100%er over here.
Yeah, take it. I'm on 14 at the minute.
Yeah,
I'm
same.
trying to work out if this rock's
16.
going to hurt you.
Nah. Just crack it nice.
That's what I'm trying to do.
No, we don't crack things nice. Do 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 do.
Oh, well, that was stupid of me. Unless it's when I reset my truck, in which case it's over here. No, not over here, it'll be over there. I may have accidentally sold my fuel nozzle to my big tank. Oh no, it's right here. I reset my truck.
You're really getting optimal on your collection laser from there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your laser's just crap.
I'm
But
at 20.
yeah,
What you
Wolverstein,
got?
from what I've seen of
I'm
that
at
game,
20.
it's definitely something I think you'd enjoy.
I don't know. Tiger Monkey was talking about it the other day, and then I heard Big FD. Big FD's good at it, I know.
See,
Big
I don't like drug dealer sim. I found it boring.
okay.
That didn't interest me, and I'm not a fan of Rick and Morty. And this has an almost Rick and Morty cartoony feel to it, but I really enjoy this game. I didn't think I
I
would.
think that's everything.
I like Rick and Morty. I like Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty was funny. For the episodes that I seen
nice.
it, my boy watched it.
I've
Right,
got
it's
to head
over
back to. They're crap. One's Quantanium, which we can't break.
Right, guys, I need to jump off. My dinner's out, so
Yeah, my dinner's
All right,
about here as
jump
well.
back in.
Got to feed the tapeworm.
I've got it. Got to be fed, mate. You know it. Good cheese in a bit.
Catch you later.
Right, I'm gonna have to head back to the station. My dinner's here.
Okay.
So
I'll
I'll be around tomorrow. So I'll catch you all then.
Yeah,
See you
catch
later.
Catch you
See you
later.
later.
Look at this, all their priorities. Second food's out, they're like, see ya.
I know. They're gone.
Alright, need to go get a trailer. So what, are you going to go test out this dozer now, or are you going to keep playing that?
I'm not swapping over tonight. No. But I think you got Wolverstein's attention.
I like, when you had me test that other bit, I really like the ramp that it made. Because you know how hard it is to make a decent ramp in this game. You have to really know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And even then, it takes forever. But that looked like it would be very, very helpful. Especially on Waterfall. I mean, last leaderboard... Oh, no, leaderboard before. I had to make that pad halfway down the pit just to support a Frankenstein, didn't I?
Yeah. That was similar to how people had to set up their waterfalls with like these middle tiers to get the Franks on. Because the angle on the Frank can only lift like 5.5 meters. Or is it? No, it's more, but it's not. What is it, like 10? Because you've made the ramp like 12, 13 meters.
I just
ledge,
eyeballed it.
couldn't lift.
I just eyeballed it, but I managed to do it. They did something slightly different with the 22 item collection this time. When you collected everything, you got a skin again, but a gold bar drops out in front of you, weighing 17 ounces.
Oh, so you got a gold bonus.
Yeah. Rasha says it's his instant fast travel. do. Okay, okay, let go of each other. A 3K magnetite, that's not bad for a couple of tier 2s. So how did you the modded Valheim go in the end? Or did you not mod it?
We did, but it didn't get as much interest in the community because we started it too soon.
Yeah.
And it's more fun when more people play. Obviously, Hoppy wanted to play, but she's got her health issues and stuff.
Oh, is that kicked up again?
And you know that she's been missing for months.
No one told me, no. No, no one said anything.
I don't know everything. Big knows more. But apparently she's better, but they're trying to get her meds to work. Like
Oh, well, when you say
painkillers and
missing
stuff.
for months, you just mean from Discord and streaming, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
that's... Dude, come on.
Oh, she's not MIA. She's not MIA. She's alive, but she sleeps a lot and
Right.
trying to pain.
Oh, yeah, be worried
manage.
then. Like, worried.
No. She's okay. It's probably better now, but the last numbers I heard was that she slept like 23 hours a day.
Wow.
It's not a lot of time left for gaming then.
Tested twice more, same result. Gonna move it all to claim and then move it back to storage. See, that's a huge... Yeah, no. Well, if it does it for me, it will help the devs a little bit more because they'll have it on. I can point them. Hey, look, watch my video this time onwards. This is what happened. Hey, Russia, how you doing, dude? Hey, Black Ninja.
So it was pretty much me, Billy Bob, Tobo, and Deadpool's dad that played.
Oh, the modded.
The modded Valheim. Yep. But it got a bit out of hand because Tobo and Deadpool played it for the first time, so they were like really eager and loved the game.
But then the experienced
they-
players advanced really quickly, and
No, the opposite. The opposite.
oh, okay,
The rest of us wanted to take it a bit more chill, play with the mods,
yeah,
do a bit more chill building, and not progress so fast because there's no point. All different stages of the game are good in and on itself, but obviously them were new players and really loved the game and just wanted to see everything get to the end, so they rushed it basically, and that made the pace of the server a bit faster than what I wanted. And then because of low interest as well, we just moved
What
on to other things.
the hell? Sorry, skipping time. A message just popped up. My big electric water pump is in my green shed, and somebody stole a pipe off of it. That is the first time I've seen that.
Told you we need some doors on that shed.
Seriously, what the fuck? I've seen the fuel stealing before, Nagorian. I've never seen them take like a pipe off of an electric pump before, though. That's a new one on me.
No, not that, but I've had like fuel siphoned out of the vehicles and some gold stolen and things like that. Never spare parts. I also don't think it's never happened to me in leaderboard mode. It was on the hard mode that I lost the stuff, the theft and thing.
Let me check something. No, I know what's happened. My game's reverted to normal mode.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's a bug they're trying to fix. So that's why.
So if you put in gold, it won't add to the board? Or the board is gone?
Yep. Okay.
So it's going well then.
Well, I'm about to set up my plant anyway, rather than dig. But Yeah, Nagorian, your leaderboard has swapped to a normal mode as well. It's something they're aware of. They're in the middle of trying to fix it. It's something that got missed or spaghettified when they were trying to fix other issues. I've just left them a message saying what we should and shouldn't do at this point. I'm guessing that you really should not be moving claim, because the gold values are completely different in the different board modes. And someone stole my gold. Thank God I don't have any gold on claim. So that'll be why all these events are happening, because we're not in the leaderboard mode. Okay, nothing for sale. What was Sandman? What was a waste of your time? Yeah, it's happening to everyone. They're aware and they're trying to fix it. My game's gone autosave as well. Normal mode as well. Be warned, Sandman, that now that you're in normal mode, random events will happen. Somebody stole the pipe off my electric pump and then tried to steal gold that I don't have on me. Actually, I won't rent that. I'll drop that down. Go for this one for now. Well, I'm making a separate save for this point onwards, just in case. I've messaged the devs. Let's have a look. Okay, best not to save because it will override the game mode. You could just wait an update. It should drop. They're testing an update right now. I'm not going to process any gold until the update kicks in. So 73k. What will that leave me with? 73k. Well, make a separate save from this point on. Don't process any gold. Just do what you can until you can't afford to keep running and storing it. And then worst case scenario, you have to revert back to the previous save before you did all that digging. Best case scenario, you get to put that gold through when the save is fixed. Oh, I also need, temporarily, this one again. Oh, I'm also going to be needing this. Did I get those two? Yes, I did. Grandpa No Game, hello. Was that a Billy Bob?
Maybe.
You missed me showing off the new dozer.
Eh. I won't touch a dozer if I dig this leaderboard beyond what I already have.
It makes ramps really nicely.
Well, that's
Yeah,
good.
I like that. I like that change. You have to
So
learn
what-
to play with it again, but it actually moves dirt.
Well, that's a change. What's this whole deal about the save thing now?
Saving over a previous save is turning a leaderboard mode save into a normal mode save.
Hmm.
It's something that got missed in all the spaghetti of the issue previously.
So if I go and load up a save from yesterday,
You can continue playing it, just don't save over that save.
okay.
You know how everyone's always telling you, save it, save it, save it. Don't do that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But when you want to stop playing tonight, then what the fuck are you going to do then? You're going to have to save.
Don't know. The auto saves cannot be trusted because it's going to turn it into normal because it's overwriting itself.
So if I create a new save name, is it still fucked?
New saves, I don't know.
Like, yeah, so if I log in now
I know
and I
that
load,
saving over a save does it, causes it. I don't know about making a new one. Because that's not technically overwriting a save, is it?
no, it would be creating a whole new save file. Okay.
Somebody's starting up a fire. Rubbing a couple of sticks together.
Alright, save. New save 3. Okay.
As long as he's rubbing sticks, I'm all good.
Main menu.
No, you don't even need to go to main menu. Just now that you've made that first save, just go to the save game again and look at the old save. It will tell you if it's a leaderboard mode or if it's a normal mode on the save file, on the save info.
Yeah, it is. Says leaderboard for difficulty.
All right, then just constantly make new saves. Then, for now,
So I have to make new saves every time.
looks like it, and don't trust your autosave.
What in the fuck? Okay. I... I don't have a leaderboard tab.
Oh, okay, then you've gone normal mode as well.
So how the fuck?
Well, what I'm doing is I'm progressing still. I'm not digging anything yet. I'm setting up a plant.
Hey there, stranger!
New follower Pro Gamer Ireland.
Pro Gamer Island, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. So what I'm doing is I'm continuing to set up my plant. If it hasn't been fixed by then, I'm going to dig, but I'm going to hoard until I can't afford to dig any longer. To you know, my renting costs and all that. And then I'm just going to wait until it's fixed and then see if I can put that dirt through. If not, I've got the old one before I set up the plant to revert to.
So it says leaderboard on the save file.
Maybe, maybe we're not in leaderboard, even though it says it is, and that's why when you overwrite it, it's changing. Does that make sense?
I don't know. This file has it. Oh, I need to go load. Yeah, so that new save is fucked. Okay.
Well, you can potentially do stuff. Just don't. Just make sure you got your old save to fall back on if you need to, if you have to. Worst case scenario, you just messed about and figured out what how you're doing stuff exactly, and yeah, might have to repeat it.
Okay, so if I save in any way over this save,
Over your original save, it will turn into normal mode completely, even in the info.
but if I create a new save when I'm done doing all my shit,
I don't know. I'm not saying for certain. I'm just, if they can find a way, if it works and they can revert our saves back into leaderboard, then any work you do in between will be part of the leaderboard. However, you just if you don't want to, obviously just be careful, because some things, like if you reset your claim or move claim, for example, your gold totals will be completely different on the squares. Isn't the capture rate different as well on leaderboards? I can't remember.
Capture rate is different. You get all your bonuses and stuff.
Oh yeah.
It's usually.
But I mean,
30%.
I'm just on about like the processed through the plant kind of capture rate, ignoring the egg boosts. Because if not, then you can continue to dig. Just I really advise against moving or resetting, because otherwise you'll end up on, say, Nighthawk with 4,000 ounce squares.
Really?
Well, that's what the normal mode is, isn't it?
But because it's their blunder, it would have to count, yeah.
You would think. I wouldn't bet
What?
on it.
I wouldn't either.
Is it worth the risk?
I mean, I'm just asking a question, like if they're going to re-input our numbers and we could potentially reset and have 4,000 ounce squares again on Nighthawk with a tier 6.
Right now, all they're doing is focusing on getting it working. They've not mentioned what could happen to anyone if they abuse that.
To have them sit down and manually do 500 people's leaderboards, I don't think that's going to happen.
So otherwise I could go uninstall the DLCs and basically run.
Who's your daddy? Come on, you know who your daddy is. Who's your daddy? Dargo, tell him who his daddy is.
I'm your daddy.
What would
Okay.
that fuck DLCs?
Right, guys, hold on. I've got nothing. All right, I'm gonna quit out. I'm gonna make a new save for this because apparently the fix is out, so it's not showing me on Steam right now. I'm gonna quit out to see if it turns up. I've got nothing.
Close Steam all the way.
Oh yeah. Quit Steam. That's a good point. Sometimes that does it. There it is.
I have no update. What the fuck?
Right, that was a really quick patch. I've got to wait for Cloud to finish doing what it was doing, because I quit Steam before it finished synchronizing my saves.
Oh shit.
Difficulty still listed as normal for you, Nagorian. Check to see if you got the tab.
Okay.
Thank you for posting in mine, by the way, Rasha, keeping people updated. Appreciate that.
No, I do not. God damn it, I did not want to fucking launch the game.
Right, you've got the tab, Nagorian.
Exit.
Yeah, I've got the leaderboard tab. Okay, that's good. Now, if I go load game, it says difficulty normal. If I make a new save again, it says leaderboard save on the new save.
See, mine showed it, but then when I went to the main menu and loaded back in, I didn't have the tab again.
I do.
For where does it tell me what version of the game I'm running so I can see if I actually have your patches?
Give me a second.
Let's see.
Back, main menu. Right, so on main menu, at the very bottom of the screen, underneath load game. I am on 1.8.6.1164.
Hold up.
Hello.
Let me get it loaded up and see.
Oh, it also says that in game as well. Yeah, upper right hand corner. Good point, Grandpa No Game.
1.8.6.1163.
4.
Okay, I don't have that. Oh, there it is on the bottom. 1164. Is that
What
the
you're
one?
doing?
Yeah, 1164. Sorry, we're trying to fix. We're trying to sort out. We can hear you. Sorry, we're trying to sort out an issue.
What? Gold mining?
Yeah.
Have you just downloaded the perks?
Yeah.
I'm just going to now see where I am on the board. I'm tier 6 on Pinewood at the minute, but
Oh. Okay.
Well, for me, it's all fixed up.
right. So we want to go.
Oh, I need to show you guys. Sorry, what I'm actually doing. My bad.
Oh, okay. Speeds at the top. Right behind Towboat.
Speed. Nah.
I'm in front of Towboat. I love it.
Speed will only be here a week or so.
They're all using tier. I think some man's on tier 2s.
I just
far as I'm
finished with my
aware.
tier 2.
I jumped straight to tier 6. I've not even pissed about. I'm just
I couldn't.
straight on it.
I got less time
Risky.
for the start. I mean, I did it last leaderboard, but I got less time for the start, work-wise this time. And I couldn't be bothered to sit there drilling, so I whipped out some tier 2s.
I blasted drilling to the point where I had no nuggets left. And then yeah. I've just my next biggest challenge is going to be, have I got enough money to shoot over to Nighthawk and pay a loan and pay my rent and pay equipment. I've just done a washer and I got over 30,000 or whatever it was. Yeah, 12% washout, so I think that's really good actually. Fast. Gold's pretty good here. But my main goal was to beat Tobert, and I've done that, so I'm happy. He's giving me a few minutes.
It's still early.
I know. It's just I have to have that camaraderie challenge, otherwise this becomes tedious, like instantly. So. Yes, I'm. Bring me the jar, mate, and I'll do it for you.
Alright. What was I
Are you
doing?
streaming, Andy?
I am, yes.
Oh, right, okay. Sorry, mate.
No, it's fine.
I've got my son cooking dinner and he's shouting at everybody.
What?
Stuff. Panic. I've got my son cooking dinner.
What?
And he's... Yeah, mate.
What?
He's not bad. Fucking got me then, I know.
Oh, that's a good point, Nagorian. Let me test that out now we're back at
Yeah.
a leaderboard save.
Oh, wow.
Hold off on overwriting your save, Black Ninja, just in case. Make a separate one. I'm waiting for the auto save to kick in first.
Yeah, just a bit of information for you lot. It's only the drill that's got issues.
No,
as far as I'm aware.
No, the drill got fixed. And then another issue arose.
What's that one?
The game's all reverted to normal mode.
Normal?
Yep. Okay, there we go, Nagorian. None of my stuff broke. So it must have been because you was in normal mode or something. Auto save has reverted.
I got on, Billy Bob.
I don't know. I'm just sitting here.
Sound a bit under the weather today.
Be alright.
Mate, if you need me, mate. Son. I was going to wind you up today. Try and get you beasting some gold mining, son.
You know, I think I
Yeah,
might
that
have
was
gotten Wolverstein wanting to play again.
Oh, please.
I showed him how the leaderboard now, how the dozer now works.
Speak of the devil and thou shalt arise.
What up, cunt? Isn't that right, Wolverstein?
I'm not paying gold
What?
mining.
Isn't that right? I've got you rethinking your decision to not play, haven't I?
No, I'm still not. No, I'm still not feeling it, mate. I don't feel like it. I really don't.
Give the dozer a try.
that
See how
last-
you feel then.
No,
I know what it
last
is.
Season, that last season just destroyed me. I've just kind of like to get that far, and then that fucking happened. That's and I fucking hold a grudge, mate. That pisses me the fuck
Alright.
off that happened.
Smelly Gold. There is a patch if you haven't done it already.
It's only because Wolverstein can't keep up with me, that's all. We all know the fact.
Oh,
I thought I'd do that. I just don't have it in me to do it this season. I just don't.
Come on.
Nah, I'm sticking to my guns. I'm no
I've got all my bonuses.
Yeah.
63.
Okay. Right, how many people in my chat? I need to let devs know. How many people in my chat have to collect their eggs again? Mine are all
I
there.
got mine. Well, mine are there.
Has this update changed anything for anyone then?
Oh yeah, it's put us back onto the leaderboards.
No, I'm on about as in any dodgy stuff going on.
Hold on.
About no one's fired it up and kit's missing and stuff like that. It's just get back into it sort of thing.
Right, so the issues that have arisen. If you loaded a save to begin with, your free claim went from Pine to River. So if you load a save before you get Pine, then you can't get Pine unless you start again. Then what was it? Oh, there's been issues left, right, and centre on this one so far. The dozer, not the dozer, the drill. It was showing no fuel indicator, and all the little things that move to show your tracks moving or your drill moving weren't moving. There was another one. What was the other big one?
Falling through the ground.
The fuel.
Oh,
There's
yes,
about
the
5
leaderboard.
of
The
us fell through the
leaderboard.
ground.
The leaderboard we could look at was leaderboard 34. That was the highest one there. So, and the gold weight was missing off the gold bars. That's all fixed now. But when they fixed that, any save that got overwritten turned your leaderboard save into a normal game save. So that's now been fixed.
Yeah, there's about 5 of us fell through the ground, and then when you got your vehicle back, whatever contents was in the back of the vehicle, you couldn't remove or move it. But literally just making a new save, backing out the game, coming back in, it solved it. So anyone who has that.
Right. Let's actually get back to what I was doing. But yeah, the dozer. Right. So also, so anyone who didn't see me messing around with the dozer earlier, when you change the side that you're pushing the dirt, the blade doesn't actually have a graphical movement. So basically, guys, when you're dozing, the dirt will be shunted off to one side or the other. That's your indication of which side your dozer's moving the dirt, because it doesn't delete it all anymore. Some of it will still get deleted, but a lot of it's getting moved instead.
Yeah, everything's the same for me, pretty much. There's no time change or anything like that. I've not lost any gold or dirt.
What about your eggs?
I've completed all them, mate.
Are they still
I did
there?
it myself. What do you mean eggs?
Look in your leaderboard tab where it says however many out of 22.
Bottom right.
22 out of 22.
Okay, because some people are reporting that they have to do their eggs all over again
Oh, no.
after this.
Yeah,
Oh, they
patch.
get an extra 17, don't they, for the
Yeah.
extra 17 gold bar thing?
Yeah, but it's not worth the time for 17 ounces if you've already done it.
But the
which
bonuses, you'll have to redoing it for the bonuses, but that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it might reset them, won't it? But it might be doubling them. So some people could be on better gold.
Well,
Dev
we
is
find out.
replying at the moment. Oh, crying out loud. Now people can get back to their saves, but some get Rivertown instead of Pine Valley. We'll try to fix that in a sec. They didn't say anything about... Yeah.
Have you got a dev on there now? Indeed.
Not in my stream, no. I'm looking at the Discord.
They've done well, mate. Say that they stayed up till midnight and stuff, and
Twice in a row.
they've fixed the main issue. Yeah, done really, really well. So can't ask for much more, can you? Really?
Double check, guys. So make a separate save just in case. Save the game, then load the game, and then check your eggs, just to be safe. Check your egg list.
so they want us to make another save.
Well, no, I'm just suggesting this because if it's
Oh.
so, the leaderboard isn't updating unless you save again. It's like it went, even though you got the leaderboard tab, the information wasn't changing until you overwrote the save. So maybe it's that issue. Nagorian did that, and the eggs are still at 0 out of 22.
Is he still getting 0 if he picks one up though? So like it's just a visual issue rather than an actual issue.
Are they still there to be found?
Yeah.
Thank you, Nagorian. Yeah. Everyone
Yeah.
Everyone
They're-
who appreciates what the devs are doing right now, trying to get all this fixed in such a short order, do us a favor, go in the Discord and praise them for it. It'll go a long way.
Yeah, I mean, fuck, I was the biggest asshole to him last leaderboard, but I appreciate it.
What are they on the gold mining sim chat thing?
Yeah, the Discord one.
No,
Whatever one it
they're
is.
all
Well-
their official Discord.
Was it content general?
Honestly, I don't do much in that particular one. I'm always on the in-house.
They've got
Rash is more of a community
GMS
one.
general.
Eggs are there again, and it gives me the notification of the bonus when clicked. GMS General, Rasha says.
I mean, it'd be really easy for me to be a dick and say I told you so, but like, I just appreciate they're trying to fix it and make it right.
No, I don't blame the devs for anything that's going on with the game. That's not their fault.
No.
It's not their fault, man. They are actually fucking trying to fix the game.
Oh, 100%. They're bringing new shit into it too, like the changing the dozer, how that operates. That's fucking awesome. It'll end a lot of frustration with bulldozing, that's for sure.
I showed it earlier.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out after your stream. It is late on a Friday too, you're right, Smelly. But no, like I was very, very hard on him. and took my frustration out last leaderboard on them. But I really do appreciate what they're doing this time.
Yeah, I mean, they're still hugging their knees in the shower, like rocking back
Oh,
and forth.
fuck. No, like...
No, still having nightmares, like waking up
Yeah.
in the middle of the night. Not Billy Bob!
Well, I didn't do it to be a dick. It was just frustration. Like...
I'll do one for you all.
Oh, God.
So I personally would like to thank you and the team with a big pat on the back. It's amazing to see the effort, and there's a lot of us saying the same. From all of us, from all of us in Rash's Discord, a big thank you and much.
What about my stream? None.
I want to see Rash's Discord. I see the whole community, mate. That's
From
the
all-
whole community. Because you've
from
got a lot
all-
of communities that build up at the whole thing, haven't you? Really?
Yeah. From all the community.
Fuck Rasher.
Massive thank you and much appreciation.
I think it's funny, nobody's
Yeah.
batting an eyelid that I'm loading up supplies on the back of my excavator to drive it to a new spot.
No, it's an indie thing. We're used to it.
For all of us, to you, a very Merry Christmas, says Nagorian.
Yeah, I personally would like to give you and the team a big pat on the back. It's amazing to see the effort, and there are a lot of us saying the same. From all the community, a massive thank you and much appreciation to you all.
I'll finish GMS too.
Yeah, I've got that on. I finished GMS too.
Oh,
so
no,
it's a
no,
shit
no.
game.
Oh no!
It is
I-
like,
before-
at the end of that post,
Okay.
it needs a big but.
Before GMS 2 is ready, this game would have updated its engine.
Isn't that gonna break it though?
I don't know. It's on the to-do list.
Oh yeah. No. That's fine. I just thought that was like one of their big fears was if they changed the engine or whatever that it would potentially break it.
Does this not, in your all your opinions, does this not make you realise that the last lot of devs were even worse than what we're making out?
The devs,
you've got
so
a bunch of-
basically, the devs stopped fixing anything from around leaderboard 14.
Yeah.
No, before that, leaderboard 11, because the best season ever skin is the same skin that we had from season 11 onwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was no new stuff, no new content, no new fixes, nothing.
Right.
Absolutely nothing.
So regarding the eggs, the devs have said officially it shouldn't stack the bonus. Honestly, we totally have no idea. Let's hope it doesn't stack. I asked if I could read that out. They said, yeah, go ahead. So
The honesty is amazing.
Yeah, that's the other thing as well. You haven't got people trying to pull the wool. It's more, yeah, we know there's an issue. We don't know what the issue is, but we'll sort it.
I love that. It's like, probably not, but we're also talking out of our ass, so
Yeah.
it could also be true.
Because that was my first thing, wasn't it? Can you imagine people on a leaderboard and they're double stacking like 40% off? 40% extra gold at night. Fucking hell.
It would be more than 40% extra at night. I think all the shit adds up to about 30 or 35% for the extra golds.
Yeah, so you'd be like 60, 70. That'd be mad. Where's my bog?
I'm also saying to them, I am hearing nothing but praise in my stream for all the effort you are all putting in so late 2 days in a row to fix stuff. Thank you.
No, I ain't even gonna say it. No.
What was that, GMS? What?
No. I was gonna give you something to tell them, but I'm not gonna say a damn thing till after leaderboard's over.
Go on, say it. Say it to us at least.
No, don't.
No.
Just whisper it.
I know why. No, I know why. No, I know why he's saying it.
No, no.
Hold on to that one to the leaderboard's finished, Billy Bob.
Give us an inkling. Come on.
I'm not in England.
No, inkling. As in a little hint.
No, he's clearly wanting them to fix something, but he didn't want me to fix it while the leaderboard's on in case something else breaks into the game.
Yeah, exactly. Don't do updates. Yeah, I get it. Been there, done that, seen that. Don't do it again.
I mean, it's nothing game breaking, so it can wait.
What, you didn't get your shovel?
No, ain't nothing to do with that. It's yeah.
He's raging he didn't get his Easter egg fucking skin for his dump truck.
Oh fuck, I ain't even look at that. I don't care. I'll never use it.
Never.
Never. I no.
How come every cunt get 2 bunnies in the side of the lorry and I didn't?
Was it something to do with your leaderboard, the last one, Billy Bob? By any
No.
chance?
Nope.
You're not bothered about that either?
Nope.
Okay.
No. I was gonna.
They haven't updated my my
Oh,
totals, even though I've screenshotted everything and sent it all in, but I'm not arsed. Is what it is.
So I don't want it fixed till after leaderboard. But a heads up, Pine has an issue with the rear bucket on the left-hand side of a gravel pump on the plant.
Well, it's not like gravel.
What,
pump.
as in
I mean, it still
not
works.
placing bucket?
Banfuss was using them yesterday. It still works, even though it's glitching out, he said.
Okay. I mean, I just come over and the bucket's like not in the hole where it's supposed to be, and it's like not filled.
Well,
so like,
make
I
a-
don't care, but
Oh, so that bucket didn't fill up at all when the others did.
right, it doesn't swap because once I put it in, it like tips
Wow.
itself part way out.
Okay.
I mean, I could still get a swap, but I just can't run, true double or whatever. It does not matter. We do not need it fixed until afterwards.
Don't worry, I'll message them for you.
Mm.
Fix it now,
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
Fucking cunt, Andy.
Well, he's not. It's not like he's on this. He's on. Sorry, I'll wait till we're all on Nighthawk and with tier 6s, then I'll tell it.
No. Because Billy Bob will get the blame if they update her. Yeah, Billy Bob told us about that one, mate.
Fucking Indy.
You expect any less? Oh, I've got an issue I might have to message them about. Snow and environment was off when I was on Pine, but when I teleported to town, it was there. They got to fix that. It's a game breaker.
Indy?
Andy, you're fucking crazy,
Billy Bob's gonna
mate.
fucking fly to your house, mate. I swear to God. He's gonna hurry part through your fucking wall,
Oh dear, Billy Bob, you got my stream open, yes?
Yeah, and I
Great.
don't give a fuck.
You seeing what they're saying?
Could you do a video of that? Our QA was trying to figure it out, and all the buckets are working for him. We need to know. Okay, yeah. Well, I'll do a screenshot when I get back. But if I stream at all, I'll tell you from what time to look. If you're looking at the bottom side of the plant as it's set up, so you're looking at the jigs, it is the left gravel pump. So the left-hand side, the bucket furthest back, there's like a little dirt lump there. It just needs to be brought down
So
for the bucket to sit.
left jig, is it a left or right bucket? Is it the outside or the inside bucket?
I'm on the gravel pump.
Oh,
so
gravel
they're both going to be on the left-hand side. It's the rear bucket. So there's just like a little lump of the dirt. They just need to like bump it down like they did on Waterfall.
I'm in the process of setting up. I can, if it happens to me, I'll timestamp it for you.
Yeah. It's nothing major. It's just something to.
Everybody will be on tier 6, like pretty close anyway, won't they? Not
Well,
below.
I should go to tier 6. I should have went there a while ago. I put the plant together. I'm just gonna run with it.
I took the risk, mate. Doing
Awesome.
tier 6.
Love you
and I
guys.
tell
You
now,
help us a
how
lot.
about-
Well, we've all got like a big thank you for you guys. We were all saying it.
Yes.
It's just massive, huge thank you. Not only did you guys stay up late 2 days in a row, but it's a Friday night.
Yeah, exactly.
So thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Yes, 100%.
And that's coming from Billy Bob.
You're keeping a big community together as well, and showing the effort that you're putting in. So,
Why do you say that like I'm the biggest pain in the ass for him?
you are a pain in the ass.
But they've got no other frame of reference.
Billy Bob is Billy Bob. There's one of him. You'll never be able to recreate him. They've tried.
Yeah, I know they tried.
And failed.
That's why he's as big as he is. it's like absorbing a twin.
India, I don't know how you push your luck, mate.
Oh yeah.
You know he's only saying this because he's a country apart. I can just imagine Billy Bob just like fence post smash. Just like stuck in the ground.
Holy shit! Oh my god, they fixed it.
What?
So, oh my god, this is amazing. Okay, so now when you're upgrading shit, it reduces the magnetite instead of having to leave the screen.
Yeah. I saw that earlier.
Oh my god.
The magnetite instantly deducts from your total.
Yeah. The fuck?
It's the simple things, isn't it?
I mean, it really is. Like, holy, yeah.
Oh, I blew a piston already.
Yeah, Devs, you owe me a electric pump pipe. When the game turned normal, it got stolen from me.
Yeah, that's because you don't look after anything.
That's probably true. That's pretty fair, actually.
You've used and abused it, that's why.
What I did was put it in the shed, and then someone come along and stole the pipe off of it.
Definitely a wee jet. It was definitely a wee jet. We're known for it. We're known for it. It wasn't a copper pipe, was it? It was one of my fellow fucking city dwellers.
I was about to say,
Not very smart.
like, everyone here, a lot of people here are like, what the hell is he on about? Why are they laughing at that?
I'm not very smart. There's a pile of gold lying in the tent. There's like, no, we'll nick this copper pipe.
No, fuck the gold. Nah, we're taking the pipe.
Later on, somebody did try to take my gold, but when I had none. Like, somebody stole my gold, but I didn't have any to steal.
Has anyone else noticed how smooth this is running as well?
Oh yeah, I'm currently 110 FPS. When I was egg hunting
Yeah,
and
it's
looking
not-
at the trampoline that had the egg sitting on it, I was almost 300 FPS.
I'm getting the loading stutters and stuff like that, but that's always been there. There's no difference. But the game itself, I've got everything on ultra, everything's running nice and smooth. On 3 screens, I'm running triple screens. The joystick's running nice and smooth, everything. Love it.
The,
Well,
the
stop.
only
Your
hiccups I've... go ahead, Andy.
I was going to say the joystick's running smooth. Well, stop playing with yourself and play the game.
Oh, I'm just saying. I came in, I literally loaded up my controls for the joystick and put the inputs in, and it banged straight in, dig in, off we went. No issues at all. Whereas a couple of times it's been finicky and like not loading in properly and stuff.
Right, Billy Bob, this issue with the buckets on the gravel pump, is it on the front ones or is it on the you got someone working for you?
I have workers.
Is it the worker bucket?
Well, it's the one, so if you put the one in all the way on the back on the left unit.
By the stairs here, I can see where the issue would
Yeah.
occur, but I don't actually have the slot unlocked right now.
Well, so that's something I don't know. A level 1 worker unlocks both buckets once you assign it.
Alright, I'm going to make a save, and then I'm going to try to save scrub a worker for it, so we can test it out, and then obviously load up my save again, without any workers.
How do we buy rented kit now? So do we have to put it in the sell point?
Yeah,
and
put
then
it in
buy
a sell
from
point.
there?
Yeah, but anything. If you only want to buy one item out of everything that's sitting on the point, you've got to remove the items that you don't want to buy. Otherwise, it buys it all.
Right.
Ah, jig straight away. Perfect. Now I need to assign to the. Try and find the correct one. Are you still here, devs? I already recorded that part. We'll go straight to our QA on Monday. Right, I'm just gonna pop a bucket on there so you can take a look as well.
Yeah, Indy's volunteered to send you all some Quality Street to your local office. So if you send him your address, mate, he's more than willing.
No. No, you don't get it, do you? They're gonna have better chocolate than we do.
What, in Poland?
Well, it's close to other places.
Quality Street, mate.
Yeah, but
you
close
can't
to
beat Quality Street.
it's close to other countries that have better, closer to other countries that has better chocolate than we do.
Yeah, but if you send them Quality Treat, then they can
Quality cheat.
can trial and test and error. I can't get my words out. I'm on heavy painkillers
Okay.
at the minute. So.
No, that bucket sat into it. I mean, it popped up a tiny bit, but it's locked in place.
Yeah, and then once they swap it or whatever, or once they swap the first bucket, they always try to swap the back one first. And that's where that bucket will pop up like, I don't know.
Right, well,
quarter-inch,
if you
half-inch, and then
are still around, devs, you can see from here just how much is encroaching inside the bottom of the bucket. So it's not a lot.
Yeah.
So that's all it needs.
it's just mine won't swap that bucket, so it'll leave it like cocked out, so it'll resit flat, but it'll swap the front bucket, so it's not a huge deal. It's just
I might do a washout in a minute just to put myself on top of this leaderboard. I'm not far off.
Right.
It's nice to be in first.
Just in case they didn't get this, I'm just going to screenshot it and send it to them.
Okay.
I'm buzzing today. I don't know what. I don't know.
You're buzzing.
Yeah. Like having a good day, really. Like chill, happy. Everybody's like excited about gold mining. Whereas last time it was...
Mate, that's the drugs, mate. That's the drugs.
It's not. Not me. Honestly.
That's the drugs.
Don't you start. Take away my high. I'm fucking loving life, mate. Have they added new birds in this game?
You boss.
No, I was getting excited over some cows in the distance. It's like, I've never seen them before. Fucking hell.
Oh god, now he wants cows.
Don't,
there's
no.
cows on-
Yeah, don't do anything else with cows. We don't want Austin popping back in.
Oh no, no,
What do you
no.
mean?
Deb say thank you, Billy Bob, for your help.
Oh god. Mm-hmm.
Scared them, mate.
Anytime.
Scared them,
Yeah,
mate.
I told you they're still like waking up middle of the night with nightmares about the last time they spoke.
Yeah.
Fuck.
He's got a nice side to him. You've just got to pick the right day. I saw
You've got to pick the right day and stroke the right ego.
Oh,
Right
Jesus.
leg.
Notice how I hesitated on ego.
He's the only man I know who can do a push-up without using his arms.
Now you're just quoting Tenacious D. Or paraphrasing Tenacious D.
Who the hell's Tenacious D?
You don't know who Tenacious D is?
They sing a song about cock
Oh.
push-ups, mate.
They was in their film as well, The Pick of Destiny.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Whoa, the pick of what?
Destiny.
Mate, type it in Spotify or something and have a look. You'll see.
Right,
Tenacious
do you know
D.
the song Tribute? It's like, this is not the greatest song in the world, this is just a tribute. Do you remember that song?
No.
No? Alright,
Right, the new Minecraft.
You
You know the new
who-
Minecraft?
You know,
Who's
you
playing
know
in
Jack
that?
Black, didn't you? You know Jack Black, didn't you?
No. Jack Black, yeah, I know who
Yeah,
that
that's
is.
Yeah.
He's the lead singer of Tenacious D, mate. He's the lead singer of it.
Oh, I didn't even know he sang.
Yeah.
Aye, he's the lead singer
That
of
short,
Tenacious
fat
D.
little dude can sing.
Yeah.
Oh, aye, he's got a fair pair of lungs on him.
Deadpool.
He plays saxophone as well. You'll have to watch that. It's amazing.
No,
Deadpool, I'm going to recommend the gateway song to you to give him for this band. And you're going to
Jesus.
completely agree.
Indy's throwing out recommendations. This is scary.
Really?
You tell me he wouldn't enjoy that song.
It's definitely a Billy Bob song.
It's either that or Wonder Boy.
But he would never go gentle. So
Oh, I like
He's already
Wonder Boy.
said.
Wonder Boy was good.
I'm
he's already
guessing.
said it. Never.
I'm
Never go
guessing.
gentle.
Well, I'm guessing you can guess the one I'm recommending.
Aye, cock push-ups.
No.
Woman gentle.
Oh, aye.
I've just said like Billy
Oh,
Bob would
that's
never
not
go
good.
gentle. So
Do you agree?
Aye. Just when you said that there and it came back into my head, I was going on about that song. I think you would like their album, Billy Bob. They're quite kind of they don't take things serious and everything's quite comical.
Oh,
Yeah,
do you know
very
what?
much
That one about
mistakes
City
on.
Hall, he would just resonate with, I reckon.
City Hall.
Oh, yeah.
They've done loads of songs, mate. It's not like a one-off. He did all this
No.
before he did his acting.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I remember listening to them when I was in my teens.
Yeah, they've been around for years.
They're
There's another guy. So you got two short, stubby blokes.
Kyle.
You've got-
Kyle, aye.
yeah, Kyle. They did have an issue recently where I think Kyle had enough and wanted to go, and it weren't for him anymore. And then, obviously, he started taking up his career with acting and soloing stuff. But I think they made up in the end. I don't know if that was a news thing to try and promote the band a little bit more, but
Blacksmith is bugged. How's it bugged, Black Ninja? I think another one that he probably enjoys, one of their more recent songs called Low Hanging Fruit.
Mm-hmm.
Billy Bob, you're so lost for words, mate. This ain't you. What's going on?
I'm trying to behave.
I know. I can tell. You probably got a sweat on, mate.
Wait,
hard.
I've got -1 to -0.4 on time and can't use. What, on the... I haven't got anything to smelt now. Has anyone got anything to smelt that they can do a save and a check?
I smelted about 5 minutes ago, and I didn't have any issues. I smelted like 900 ounces. So I think I did like 5-6 bars.
I smelted just before the update and had no issues. I did probably 20 bars.
Yeah, Billy Bob, look up the song Low Hanging Fruit, actually. I think that would be a good one for you. Very funny. Tenacious D, Low Hanging Fruit. Either that or Fuck Her Gently.
Equipment store.
Just don't play it over Twitch.
Oh.
That'd be a instant see you later. Have a good one. Take care.
It's a reloading save loop. After reloading save, it's fixed, but after smelting next gold bar, it happens again. I mean, I was able to smelt 2 bars back to back.
What's he saying? Sorry, I don't get
The
that.
smelter time isn't showing correctly, and it's not working. Like, it's not finishing a bar unless he saves and
Has
reloads.
he done upgrades on it? Has he done any upgrades on it?
I have no idea. He's not said anything yet.
So I can test it in a minute. I'm going to just put a few more buckets through and then go wash out and I'll take it up.
I mean, admittedly, I when I smelted, I had time and amount upgraded.
I've only done time. I've done 2 slots of time. Yeah, all the mistakes I made last season, I've pretty much ironed all those creases out this time.
Oh, so
Straight to tier 6.
I don't have as much time as I usually do at the start of a leaderboard this time round. So I'm
Yeah.
having to go a slightly different route. Like I didn't do all my drilling. I only did like 70 ounces worth of drilling.
Hey, Big FD. Guess who's back again. There it is.
What's going on, fellas?
Living the life and the dream, mate.
I was going to say, how long have you got? I mean, Billy Bob and the devs are now best friends.
Yep.
Get the hell out. I call bullshit.
No, he is. We find out them creases.
Did they take Billy Bob and bring him over to the dark side?
Billy Bob helped them fix an issue.
Oh, yeah?
Kindly.
Why do you have to make me sound so good? Like, can't we just keep it how it's supposed to be?
You make yourself sound good, mate. We don't have to do any of that.
So what was the issue and how'd you fix it?
Oh, it hasn't been fixed yet, but he's helped them suss out what the issue is.
Oh, cool.
There was a bucket not placed and the ground was too high and it's clipping it and pushing it back out. And then when you've got workers swapping the bucket, it wasn't putting it back in properly and you weren't getting the gold. Or something along them lines.
Is that on the planter?
Gravel. Yeah.
Gravel
pump.
Oh, gravel pump.
They're on it though, mate. They've spent 2 days and nights working on trying to get this sorted, so legend.
Or all the different issues that we've had, not that one.
Yeah. Obviously new things will arise. There's always something. It's never going to be what they've come into and what they've been given is
A shit sandwich.
basically, yeah. I couldn't find the right words. Oh, they're doing well.
Well, we did it. 94 hours later, we got all those tanks emptied out, sucked out, and torn apart.
Nice.
I have a question for you. Have you been on my claim recently?
Oh, man.
Yeah, somebody stole a pipe off of my electric water pump.
Yeah, he's using it, mate.
Yeah.
Shift
Told you
to
it wasn't him,
We
it was
were
the
one
Ouija.
stick short. I don't know what to tell you.
It was the Ouija, it wasn't him, it was the Ouija.
The question
They
is,
don't steal the copper pipes, we steal the copper pipes. And then we sell them to the scrap man.
yeah, did you put your name on it, Andy? That's the question. If you haven't itemized your kit, it's definitely not yours.
Smelly Gold says, what up, FD?
What's going on, brother? So now we start Monday with the crane and lifting out the broken walls.
Time is fine. Only a visual issue now. So it's actually smelting them for you now, Black Ninja, yes? Oh, okay. So basically, the way it's been doing it is it's taking from 15 minutes, going down to 0, and then going below 0 into minus.
Right, okay. Well, what you can do is when it's getting round to that 50, when it gets to like 0, 0, if you click it, you should have like a little minimum part of yellow bar, and then it just scrolls down to that, and then the bar should be done. But you won't see that bar while you're actually in the blacksmith window. If you close that window, so you're just facing a door, you've not got anything open, that's when it scrolls around. But you won't see any timers then.
Is everybody playing on DLC?
No, a lot of them are non-DLC. I'm DLC.
Rush is non-DLC.
Wolverstein hasn't decided yet.
DLC. Wolverstein's space DLC.
Yeah, I'm in a space DLC. I'm space mining.
He's space mining.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna jump on non-DLC.
Nah, come on.
Well,
I don't have the time.
Well, the
bro.
top-
I gotta do mandatory overtime once we get the crane set on Monday.
top
I'll be
10
shot for a month.
Top 10 on DLC get a orange beast skin.
Yes, tiger skin, isn't it?
I can't recall off the top of my head.
There's a tiger skin.
Yeah, so
Tiger's
Tiger's
good.
going for that.
I mean, I'm halfway tempted to push for that just for the ability to create a skin for it.
You went past me anyway, Billy Bob, so there's no worries.
Don't be doing dumb shit like that. I'll tell
No,
you.
no, I'm going for it, mate. I told everybody I'm going to wind him up. I've got no other
If you
competition.
tell him what happens when you say that
listen.
kind of stuff to Billy Bob.
Like, you don't fucking do that is the thing, okay? Like, I understand you got time, but you're gonna need it because that man can throw some dirt.
Oh, no, he can. I love it.
Okay. Well, okay. Yeah. It's gonna be all bad. You won't do it again. I promise you that one.
The problem
Okay,
is,
Billy Bob.
mate, is half the trucks that he's got are already filled with his third leg, so he's not going to have much space for dirt, is he?
Uh-huh. You're forgetting that the third leg operates as its own shovel.
I was gonna say.
Oh, that's why he
Man's
wanted. That's why he wanted the foreskin last time.
Yeah. It's
I
not
needed-
for a shovel.
Needed a new one. It's wore out.
He trained that thing to run an excavator. He's using two at once.
It just makes you think
I
of
can
Austin
imagine,
Powers.
yeah.
It's like a baby's arm holding an apple.
It's bigger than that, mate.
I
Fucking hell.
wish it was that small. Honestly, I'm thinking about having a surgery. I want the Guinness Book World Record for the biggest.
All you need to do, mate, is fucking pop a few steroids in that thing and it's done.
No, I'm about 4 inches short.
4 inches short, my arm.
Seriously, 19.7
What, I'm soft?
inches. No, the biggest peen on record in the Guinness books is 19 3/4 inches.
Women are still walking
Yeah, but that's
cross-legged.
natural, not. That's natural, not fucking. What are you gonna do? Sew some extra fucking leg skin on?
I don't know how they do it. I'm debating calling a guy, finding out. Just to be able to put my
This
name
is
on
where
the record.
this is where you wake up with an oversized clit.
Yeah.
Imagine. Right, we put you in for your sex change. Sorry, Sam. I didn't realise that's not what you wanted. Oh.
Well, I'd make headlines either way. So.
You know what you need, mate? You just need an industrial vacuum, create a nozzle for it, and just stick it over the top, and bang.
Oh,
Bob's your uncle. There's your extra 4 inches after 2 days of using that.
that poor vacuum.
Just make sure it's got a fucking tank on the back of it that can catch a liquid.
He
Have
probably.
you not thought about that?
Am I not what?
Have you not thought about that? Like taking yourself into one of them specialist doctors where you donate?
I have donated.
Fucking to how many women?
I don't want to know the answer to that.
Billy Bob's got kids.
No, I have a child. I don't know nothing about anything else. That ain't my department. It ain't my
No,
deal.
if he looks them up, he's got to start paying for them.
Yes. And I don't get the tax deductions as of yet, so I'm waiting for that to become law.
Love it.
Where'd Rasher go?
He's not been in chat in voice chat tonight.
Oh.
I think he popped on just to let everyone know that the guys have done the update.
Did he make his video?
What the hunt video?
Yeah, he did the
Yeah.
egg. He did the Easter
Yeah.
egg one. Yeah.
Good.
There's a few nice locations where they've put them like inside vehicles and stuff, but
Smelly Gold saying, "Oh my God, I'm sitting in the vet with you all playing on the truck radio. The looks I'm getting."
You're welcome. The bill will be in the mail.
People are like, who is this Billy Bob and how the hell can I get in touch with him?
how much does he charge for his services?
Yeah, that's how you need to make money. Screw shoveling snow. Just stand on some street corners.
No, that's how you end up with FL 191 forms. I don't need any more.
He'd be fucking clotheslining vehicles as they're driving past. Can't do that.
No, he'll be flagging down taxis every time they pass.
I feel sorry for the people with convertibles. He'd be just like, bonk.
It'd be alright. They can afford a convertible, they'll be alright. I don't have to worry about
If you
paying
made it
for
into the Guinness World Records, mate, for that, I tell you now, you would never struggle for finding a woman again. Because they'd all be wanting to fucking hop on and see if they can take it.
I don't fucking struggle now, but
They do. When they're fucking, half these women are paying fucking the rest of their life for the fucking bills from the hospital.
but it's not me struggling.
What is it for? You guys were saying it was like one day in hospital is like $20,000. So I feel sorry for all these women that have now got expenses for the rest of their life because you've decided to give them dodgy internals.
I wouldn't call it dodgy internals. I mean, they knew what they were
No,
getting
all
into.
he's doing is making it easier for women to bear a child.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'd
I
be
mean, they don't-
easier. The
they don't
right
have
man is just gone. See you later, bye.
They don't have to worry about whether or not it's going to stretch when they crown.
They don't have to worry about getting stitches either. Just the prior.
Well, I don't know. I mean, tearing scar tissue hurts a lot more.
Well,
and if Billy Bob's been there, then they've got some scars.
they're definitely stretched, like a wizard sleeve.
But see, that works out great because, I mean, for them, it's just going to slide right on out. There's no more resistance.
Just that you putting it in is the resistance.
See, that's where you're wrong again. I just lay there. They do all the work. But their faces, oh my God, now that shit is fucking priceless.
Oh my God, I've had my first 100th message in Restream in a long time, and it's Smelly Gold saying internal bleeding can be very serious.
Yeah.
I mean, he ain't.
Ba-ding. I just feel sorry for all these American women that want to go on the new carnival ride. Yeah. Good luck to them. That's what I say.
Yeah. Oh, Billy Bob dropped out.
Yeah, he's probably got a call.
There he goes.
That was fucking weird.
No, what was weird was yesterday. Not only were we having all these issues with the game, but Discord literally kicked everyone out of the program. Not just the call, but the program.
Yeah, it was nuts. I had to reinstall to get back on.
I didn't have to do anything. It came back on by itself. But it wasn't only like some. It seemed to be like global.
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Even in this game, everybody went nuts because people would do a lot in Discord. Discord died. What the hell is going on?
But how did everyone know Discord died? They can't tell each other.
There was nothing. Yeah, there was nothing. Absolutely
Game
nothing.
chat.
I tried sending private messages. Logged in on my phone, I just got a big white smiley face. I was like,
Yeah, I had.
"What's this? That's not my logo."
I was on call with a few people at the time, and Rasha disappeared to do something, and no one said anything for a few minutes. So I turned around and said something like, "Oh yeah, sure." Rasha goes, and chat dies. Looked at the thing, and there was the rotating loading face that was sitting there.
Yeah. That's all I got.
Hey, Billy Bob, have you been having any problems getting that damn coffee?
Nope.
The fuck?
I order it
Yeah,
by
that's
the
good.
case.
FD's had it all.
I order it by the case.
Oh, I did at work, but they rebranded and I can't find the new name of it.
I can check with the office girl on Monday, see what's changed. Because as far as I'm aware, I still get it. Like I haven't really looked at much beyond that. As long as it's in the coffee pot, I usually don't care.
Big's like, I need it now. Monday's
I-
too late.
I grabbed the bag from work because I ran out. I'm like, fuck.
FD, just hold your hands out, mate. Are they shaking?
No, not yet. We're good.
Oh, they will be.
No. We've been subsidizing with monsters. We'd be all right.
Well, if they do
Monsters,
start
no
shaking,
good.
pay Billy Bob a visit. I'm sure he could use a change of pace.
Oh. You're going to come a cropper, you are.
Oh, fuck.
This is when the devs are still here. They're like crying out loud. Peggy 3. They're shouting at the monitor. Peggy 3. They actually have a blast listening to
Not on
us.
this Discord.
They actually always they do they really enjoys, like Michael. He really enjoys listening to us when we get going.
How many communities do you know that are like this, though? This is the thing that gets me every time when I think about it, is there's no community that I've been a part of that can have banter like this while streaming on Discord, having a laugh, still competing against each other, even though they've done it 200 times. But some give up, obviously. Obviously.
No. When you say
yeah.
someone's name like that, you're supposed to cough into your hand.
I tried, mate. It didn't work.
If he coughs, he's gonna shit.
No, that's you.
No,
That chair
it's-
you
Oh,
got,
what a
mate, is
comeback! What a
fucking
comeback!
howling.
I know you are, but what am I?
fuck's sakes.
It's only Billy Bob, mate. Okay, all your air on the stream. Is that that chair again? Is
He's
it,
not
mate?
wrong, you know.
I know.
I just find it funny how no one even comments on it anymore when it happens.
No, it just like, oh, Billy Bob's here. I didn't realise you were in chat, mate.
And if he's not farting, he's grunting.
Yeah, that's the other one, yeah.
Oh, it's good. It's comforting. We know he's healthy and he's like stuff.
Yeah.
He's basically
When
what
he
it
don't
is.
do it, you
What
gotta
it
worry.
what it is. It's basically like a human version of when Wolverstein's dog's snoring.
No, it's a human version of
No.
Homer Simpson with a bigger third leg.
I'm gonna lie, I've confused the two sometimes.
What, Homer Simpson and Billy Bob, or the dog and Billy Bob?
Billy Bob and Wolverine's dogs.
I've confused
Sorry,
Billy
no.
Bob and Homer Simpson a couple of times, you know.
Oh, fuck.
Wolverstein's dog. I think Cass turned round. We was in that base game, and then Cass turned round. He was like, "Is someone fell asleep? who's snoring?"
Well,
And
the
I
thing
said,
is, it has happened before. Who was it? Ty?
Tiger.
Tiger's
Tiger
done it a
monkey.
couple
Tiger
of
falls
times,
asleep
Kelly.
sometimes because of his meds
Yeah.
and stuff.
Because his
you know,
medication.
It happens.
Oh,
But most of the
But
time,
he's
it's like, no,
quiet.
it's my fucking dogs.
They're fucking terrible, man. They're like wee warthogs, wee cunts.
Yeah. Because I yelled at Tiger. I said, Tiger, are you asleep? Wake up. He's like, I'm wide awake. It's like, fucking dogs.
that's what I need to
They
do.
sound exactly like a human snoring. Annoying.
Oh,
I
fucking
just need
ter-
to get a couple of puppies then. Sounds
I
good.
wouldn't mind as much. I wouldn't mind as much if they were sleeping and they were snoring, but they're fucking snoring with their eyes wide open and staring at you. Fucking wee dickheads, man.
That takes fucking skill.
You're no joking.
They're probably
mean-
not even sleeping. I mean, you can sleep
No,
with your eyes open, but they're
they're
probably
not
not even
sleeping.
sleeping. They're just attention junkies.
They know they know it pisses you off, so they stare at you to see how your face goes when they're doing it. And the other one that annoys me is right. She's got a Labrador and all. Becky's got a Labrador, right? And the Labrador will fart, and you'll see him. He snaps his fucking neck and looks at his own arse, and then looks at you, pulls that face in disgust, and walks out the door. And it's like, you wee fucker, you just blame me for that. That was fucking your ass that done that.
My stepmom used to have a dog. It was a bit of a crossbreed. It was quite low to the ground, quite long. It wasn't quite a sausage dog, but he was forever chasing his tail, and he would chase it around in circles and then stop and watch it wiggle and then start chasing it again. And every now and then, you'd hear him yelp, and it's one of two things have happened: he's either caught his tail, or he farted in his own face.
Fuck.
My mum's dog, she's got a dog like Wolverstein's. It's a Frenchie, English French. And it does this thing where the settees are quite low. So it'll walk off with its front paws and it'll have its back paws stretched right out. So it's stretching. And as it stretches, whoever sat next to it farts and then walks off as it looks behind her, trots off, and that's it. Yeah. There's a room as well. It's gipping.
And for those who don't know what a settee is, it's a sofa.
Sofa, yeah, same. Potato, potato.
I do have a question.
For whom?
Well, probably you, Indy, because you're in house. So we have the rental thing. It tells us the price of everything per day. I know there was talks about, because we have the option to buy it out now. How did that come out on the discounted thing? Like,
I'm not
is
sure.
it
Me
just-
and Rasha was talking about that yesterday. Like with all the eggs and everything, we're not entirely sure what the discount's going to be. But the longer you've been renting it, the cheaper the buy price will be up until a certain point. There's a point where it won't get any cheaper.
Okay.
If I remember rightly, Rasha was saying last night as well, if you buy it, say, midsummer, that price is what's going to start at. So the original price at that. So if you buy it 2 days to perma, 1 day to perma, that could be obviously the starting price from there. So it's not going to be like you're not going to pay full whack from the get-go of whatever it would be if you were to go to the store right now.
Yeah. Fuck you mean the bucket's full?
It's probably a bit of tailings.
Okay.
Oh, shit's breaking.
If a node from the tailings hits a bucket, it will try and fill the bucket, but at the same time, it deletes itself.
I'm on a piston and a bucket, and what was the other thing that broke? One of the buttons so far.
Button?
Yeah, and the generator.
How are you breaking buttons on the generator?
I
have
don't
honestly.
know.
Do you know what? If you were
I
to
have
sit there,
never-
if you were to sit there and rapidly press the start button, they will break. Every time you hit that and all the buttons turn on, every button that turns on takes some damage.
I don't know if it's a glitch with visuals, but I've got snow still falling, and I'm Oh, it's -1. So, yeah.
But I did it once where I had an army of mechanics. They didn't have enough to do, so I literally just sat there and broke all the buttons on my power supply by just constantly pressing the everything on button.
I've never had a broken button on a generator.
I've had 2, one last season as well.
I think I got up close to 1,800 hours in the game, and I have never had a broken button.
Oh, where am I
Oh.
now on that? I need another. It will update after I leave here, obviously tonight. But right now it's saying I need another 21.2 hours to hit 5K.
Huh.
Dedication.
This has been since I first started playing, when I think it was somewhere around leaderboard 6, and then started playing leaderboard somewhere around number 10.
Where are the buckets? There we go. 2 of them, bad boys. Thank you.
Bucket is full. What the fuck? It's got to be tailings hitting one.
That's it, man. I'm pissed off. Fucking shit blew up, and this wee bitch in his chair's getting teabagged.
See, you don't get excavators or anything blow up on here. It's amazing.
Ah, no?
No. So if
Oh,
you came
come
out
on,
here,
man.
mate, and you could use your joysticks as well.
Oh yeah, has anyone tested that part of the excavator arm yet?
What?
On the huge excavator.
Oh, the 2
I'm
parts
happy.
you're on
Catch you
about.
later.
The no clip's gone.
I
Take their cash.
Yeah, it acts just like the large excavator now when you're digging in the holes, if that's what you're talking about.
Hold on, I'm about to run down the full arm. See what happens. Yeah, I can stand on it. I can stand on the whole thing.
Oh, you on about the clipping? When
Yeah.
you fell through?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all been
'Cause it was
fixed.
a pain to get the pipe off on it.
Yeah, that's all been fixed. You can stand on the entire arm now.
Kind of not happy they fixed that because it was easier to dig in a straight line going backwards.
Yeah, you could sometimes as well, like if you was in a tight corner of the hole that you were digging, you could fold the arm and just pull the knuckle through the dirt.
Yep. Unrealistic as fuck, but I mean, it worked.
Have you seen how far away the water tower is from the Orange Beast on Pine? Just walk about half a mile just to turn the thing on.
That's
It's
why.
close.
That's why if you hook up a electric water pump, all you got to do is turn on the power, and your plant will be supplied with water. Turn it off. To go from the water tower to the electric engine. Oh no, it's for the Orange Beast, isn't it?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, never mind then. Sorry.
it's further on Waterfall.
On one of them.
Yeah. That's true. The other one's right next to it. They're empty out that fucking bucket. I can say that we have the bucket issue again.
Well, just do what you'd do with the tier 3 jigs then. Just swap them out every time that they get swapped. Or just keep the back ones off, and when they swap when they swap them for you, just quickly replace them.
The ST.
Oh, what the not at the right 100% sort of thing? The extra little boost.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a big deal. I just jump out and dump it and then whatever. But I've never had it where I'm running the D-Rocker before. So I always assumed it was something to do with the Glacier Creek.
No, I think it's a combination of the egg and worker bonuses, because it's a little more than a full bucket's worth.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you actually try to, so if you were to put the 2 buckets that it splits it up into the wave table or magnetite separator, it will show 1 bucket's worth, but then
Right.
a little bit more on top.
Okay, that makes sense.
And you can also like do it with, say you max it out, you've got workers on the thing but there's no bucket to swap out. Once it's maxed out, if you manually scoop, sometimes there's not enough space for all the nuggets.
Mm-hmm.
So it's you're gaining extra for the hassle.
I'm assuming that's probably why the jig buckets swap early too. Is just like the boost, give it an extra 5 or 10%.
I don't think it's that much, but it's enough. It's enough for it to affect it.
Okay.
At least that's my theory, anyway.
Yeah. I mean, it really don't matter.
No, Nagorian. You can carry more than 3 at once. Or are you on about the big ones? You can also carry 2 of these as well. I actually forgot all about it while setting it up. I was just in the zone chatting.
Right, has anyone anything to the leader? Oh, there's a few of them putting the effort in. Like.
Yeah, they've all jumped up to the Orange Beast. I had work today, so I've literally all I've done so far is some tier 2 digging.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously a little bit of drilling.
Right, we'll see how much we can pull out of a 20% of the big bad boy.
That should be about 4,500.
23%, sorry.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna jump off here. I got workers coming back, so I gotta get them their paychecks.
Yeah, when they turn
Roger,
up, make
Dodge.
sure to play that low-hanging fruit song.
Yeah.
If you didn't know about that, Nagorian, I'm not sure if you know about this. Where am I here? So these highlighted squares, if I quit the game, even all the way to desktop, and load back up, those will still be highlighted.
Yeah, they've done that recently.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't in the last one because they used to disappear every time you came out of the game, didn't they?
Yeah.
They've made so many, like, what's the word?
Changes,
life,
improvements, quality of life.
Quality of life, that's the one. Yeah, they've made a lot of quality of life improvements that make the game enjoyable again.
Hold on, here it is. So I've got the roadmap of updates here. So what they've done so far, what they've ticked off, indicator of rented machines, orange beast on every parcel, saving highlighted areas between sessions, carry multiple the gold squares, carry multiple mats and mosses.
Yeah,
All-
that's working as well. I haven't had any issues with that, but there is
No.
one issue. If you want to put one down in the back of
It
the
puts
car,
both. Right, so
Yeah.
I did suggest it to them, but what I think it should be done, instead of carrying the grates one in each hand, you should be carrying two, one on top of each other, but with both hands.
yeah, well,
Um,
that's neither here or there, is it?
yeah, but anyway,
It's better.
bulldozer cutting improvement, that's just been done. Tree
That's
shader
super.
improvements is ticked. Better bucket water visibility. Quad improvements, cordless improvements, planter bug fixes, shader system overhaul, improved driving system, and shovel skins. That's all the stuff that's ticked off.
Does it have any more detail on the cordless?
No, I'm just reading the checklist.
Yeah.
What is left to do? Official support for joysticks. A fuel truck, which is something that everyone in house was begging them for. Big bulldozer. A backhoe loader. A new way to load the cordless. Vehicle switching system overhaul. Dynamite mechanic. Transport container. Camera clipping through the ground. Steam achievements overhaul. Waterfall Valley bedrock bug. And game engine update.
Wait. Did you just say camera clipping through the ground?
That's on the to-do list.
Yep.
Right. So you do know that when they fix that, there's a whole lot of people's play styles is going to have to fucking revamp, because a lot of people abuse that fucking
Yes.
pulling it
Waterfall.
down, pulling it down. No. Like if you watch Freeze pulls the camera down, right down low, so that he's actually underneath the dirt, looking out as his bucket arms coming in when he's doing his movement.
Well, damn, that's nice. Next, you'll tell me we have stackable buckets. Are you right? Are you actually joking on that, or is that genuine?
He's joking.
He's joking.
McGroove, hey from Germany. Welcome, dude. Welcome.
I think if I was to request anything, you know, you've got the mini digger, you've got the mini drill. If they did like a mini like pickup style thing, you know, like with the bucket on the front. I don't know what they're called.
A mini loader.
Yeah.
Are you being serious here?
Yeah.
Have you been to the machine shop?
No.
There is a mini loader.
Well,
Yeah, a mini loader was introduced with the mini DLC.
Mm-hmm.
Not a little bucket thing. You had the drill, the excavator. I'm on about like a dump truck styled. Mini.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
No, the loader's here.
Yeah. No. You're on about the front end loader. Yeah, I'm not on about that. I'm on about the if they did like a little dump truck for it.
You're not
'Cause that'd
actually
create a nice challenge.
kidding, Nagurian. Hold on.
What about the stacked buckets?
Mm.
Mine are working.
Somebody said earlier on that the bucket stacking wasn't working.
No, it's working. I've only put 5 on top of each other. I've not gone
No,
any
he
higher.
didn't know about it. I think 20 is the max.
Yeah, I've not
I've never
pushed
stacked
it.
20, I've never went further than that.
I don't want to break it.
We did. Like when they first come in, of course we're all like winding up Wolverstein doing caber tossing.
Mm-hmm.
Then we tested some stuff like put it on a sell point. Sold like as a stack. Sold like 1 or 2 from the center of it, and watched them all collapse around each other.
Are you still talking to the devs?
I think they've probably gone to bed now.
I was going to ask if they did anything alongside the magnetite, going back through the magnetite. If they even had a look at that or played around with that. Just for peace of mind, so I'm not stacking magnetite buckets when I get to that point where money's no object.
Stackable buckets came in, what was it, guys? 3 leaderboards ago?
It was a while back, wasn't it?
It was the leaderboard before the, what'd you call it? The Orange Beast, if I remember right.
No, because I was doing the caper tossing on... No, I was doing the cell thingy with the bucket, sorry, on Waterfall.
Oh, I sure it was, aye. No, it's been about for a while now.
3 or 4 leaderboards ago, something along those lines. Well, you can think about it, 3 leaderboards ago was 6 months ago. Yes, and we was talking about it at stream from Russia, and then gold mining was listening. There is a defined defrosted patch of ground around the tent. I think somebody's been growing something inside my tent.
Hydroponics in there.
You naughty.
I want to check something actually. Go back to town.
Probably growing dandelions, mate.
Okay, no, it's not there yet. I was hoping that because... Oh, no, that's the wrong machine, isn't it? Never mind. I come in to see if there was a option for purchasable skins, at the very least, for the huge excavator, but it's the orange beast that's getting it, isn't it? Not...
Yeah.
It's orange beast in the fell.
Do you know what? I think I'd rather go for the Hello Kitty skin than this Easter egg one. The cat one. Yeah, okay. It looks like a Hello Kitty skin, but it's something that could be at least for ages 12 and up. This Easter egg one looks like it's something designed for a toddler. Let's go with that skin. That'll do.
There's one issue I've found, Indy, if you want to point it out or not. On Pine, when you're ordering pots from the tablet into the buy area, it's putting them into the bush.
Yeah, but everyone likes
So if
being in
you're-
the bush.
Yeah, but it's things like, you know, when you order the leather for the magnetite trailer, because I've done it as a backup in case, it's put it right next to the bush and you can hardly find the thing. It's not a massive drama, I'm not arsed, but...
Yeah, the No Franks banner's still there.
Did all the lads manage to find all the eggs and find out if they're getting double gold or not?
I read out what the devs said about that when I asked them.
Yeah, they said I don't know.
yeah, pretty much.
I'm just wondering if anybody's actually dug for gold after they've got all the other eggs again.
Well, I don't think it'll be that much of a notice. The only way, the best way you could notice, I suppose, would be your running speed.
Yeah.
Because there's such an increase in that, an instant increase.
They'll know straight away when they go to a washout and they're getting like 100,000 rather than 20-odd thousand.
Oh, do you know what? Do you know Nuke Easton?
No.
You never met Nuke?
No.
He can easily give up on the leaderboard because of someone like getting the slightest little. It's not an advantage, but if it looks like it's an advantage that he shouldn't have had, Nuke could be like, "No, I'm not playing this leaderboard." It happened to me once. Like, the leaderboard after when they first kicked out those cheaters.
Yep.
The leaderboard after that, one of my buckets on Nighthawk had 5k in it, 5k gold in it.
Oh, I remember that.
Nuke went mad, didn't he?
Aye.
But that is one of my best buckets. In fact, that is my best bucket on a tier 5.
What are you running, Indy? Non-DLC?
No.
No, Indy does DLC because he likes the Franks.
Yeah, I always do DLC.
He likes the Franks. The Franks is Indy's thing. He likes doing the Franks.
So I was doing multiple Franks before it became a thing. I was doing like the second they what was it they did? They did something on Nighthawk, which meant you needing faster Franks, wasn't it? Oh no, that was the Orange Beast. But I was was doing dual line Franks before it was needed.
Oh, right, okay. You're trying to break the game again?
No, it just increased my output. Even if you can't keep 2 complete lines of Franks 100% full, if you keep 1 maxed out, and then whenever you got the time, quickly throw an extra scoop in the other line, you are making extra pay.
Wolf, do you want to do me a favour? Jump on Gold Sim and just have a blast on Waterfall like you did last time, testing, and see what it's like with that. The new setup on the thingy.
The dozer.
Yeah, dozer. See if it works.
Well, I showed him it earlier.
I done it
So do you reckon Waterfall might be a bit more achievable?
I reckon you'll definitely half your time on it.
So here's the thing, right? So say you're dozing in one direction.
Yep.
So the dirt is actually getting pushed in 2 different directions when you're dozing. It's getting pushed on whatever side that you're doing, so it makes like a big ridge on one side. But it's also pushing it forwards ahead of you. We tested it out earlier. It's actually the size of one of your highlighted squares in a normal claim. But once you do that, so yeah, you're going off in one direction, you've got the dirt being pushed ahead of you. If you then just turn around and come at the dirt in the opposite direction, the dirt in the pit that you made whilst you were pushing it along actually becomes a ramp.
Right, okay.
Yeah, it's way easier.
So you're not getting that. I'm guessing you're not getting any of the holdbacks with it going forward then.
No,
you're not getting any of the stuff. Well, if it will still works the same as it did before. Where if you covered the whole, the whole fucking, what do you call it?
Blade.
pusher, the whole blade. That's the word I'm looking for. It still works the same. If you cover the whole blade, it will stop.
But not
But
as
if you
easily.
do it normally, it does. If you do it normally, it does. There's no stuttering whatsoever. It just pushes perfectly fine.
And it cuts through the ground so much faster. Here's a little tip for you though. So to making a smooth ground easier, if you start off whatever direction the dirt's being pushed in, then on your second line, do the onwards, do the opposite side, and it will always be pushing the dirt away.
Is it still doing a thing where you write down on the bottom of the blade up a notch?
No, you don't really
and
need.
that'll start
I didn't do
creating
it.
a slight incline.
Didn't do any of that. If there's too much dirt, it will create a little bit of an incline anyway. Happened to me earlier.
But that's how I was doing it before.
But
I'd start one side, notch it all the way down, give it one notch up, and I mean the littlest notch up. That'll create a slight decline. Once you get to the end of that decline, run that back with the blade down and up a notch, and it should level that part.
Well, it's going to take a lot of testing. Just leave it at that. You're going to need to readjust to how you use the dozer. Do you control pad or do you go keyboard and mouse?
Keyboard and mouse for it, mate.
I think it was shift button changes the direction the dirt gets shoved to, like the left or right side. But be warned though, it won't actually confuse me at first because it doesn't show the blade moving. It just moves the dirt to the opposite side.
Okay. I don't know what to do. I can pay my loan off though. Oh, 2.1 mil. I could lease Pine Valley, Nighthawk.
Have you got the beast already, haven't you?
Yeah, I've got the beast. Everything else I've got. The only thing I haven't done is Frank's and.
How much gold is left on Pine?
Like 8 squares, 9 squares.
And how much is it to buy Pine? 1.2, isn't it?
1.8.
1.8. You haven't got that much, no?
I've got that much, but I've also got rent coming out, which would put me like stupidly close.
Yeah, but how long? What's the time?
1,500.
That's enough for a quick single clean out. That'll get you enough money. Or dig up to the point and where it gives you enough time to quickly clean. That'll give you enough money to cover your charges, won't it?
What I'm thinking is just clean Pine, because then I'm not wasting any gold.
I was saying buy. I was going to say
definitely
buy
put me
Pine
over.
and then. Well, it's up to you. Yeah. I mean,
Clean Pine out, then I should have enough money to buy. Because you've got to bear in mind, I've got to buy the water tank as well. And it should give me enough money as well to buy the rest of the gear rather than renting, and then I'm scot free then. So I've got full
you did it
gold,
now.
max gold. I'm on that. I'm on 2 levels on time, so it's not taking very long to do everything. So I'm covered for rent and everything.
Oh, I want to say, well restrained, Wolverstein. He said He said Max Scott, and you didn't even say anything.
Max Scott.
Like maximum
Yeah, I was
Scottish.
trying to think what it was. Yeah, I don't know if you know, Indy. I was in A&E 2 days the other day. I've damaged my back, something rotten. So I'm on some serious pain meds, mate.
Welcome to my
so
world.
If I do start gibbering, then that's the reason why.
I'm on the same strength painkillers I've been on for years. It takes 2 to even affect my speech anymore. I should be on stronger, but I don't want to have. It's either I work with pain, pain being slightly helped, enough of it being curbed, or I'd be completely blitzed out of my head and not be able to work. So
well, I don't know if you mind me saying or not, seeing what it is.
Well,
I'm on about the painkillers.
oh, it's up to you. I'm on
So
codeine, 30 milligram.
tramadol, codeine. They've put me on diazepam and naproxen all as a one.
Do you know what the first?
So I'm on max dose tramadol, slow release. I'm on max dose codeine. I've been on tramadol and codeine for about 6 years, so that don't bother me. The
Well,
pain levels that I was using them for was about a 6 to 7 each day.
You can't really judge that though. Everyone's pain threshold's different. But what I find funny is people who are like, "Oh, you can still move. You can't be in that much pain or anything." The first time my back ever went on me properly, and I could barely even crawl. At this point, because it's been so long, I've been living with it. You know, pain threshold changes, etc. That's probably like almost mid of my max threshold now, if that makes sense.
Well, they're saying naproxen and diazepam is supposed to be. Well, diazepam, as far as I'm aware, is a mental health stability drug. It's not made for painkilling, as far as I'm aware.
I was about to say, of course, Wolverstein would know if that one is.
It's a muscle relaxant. That's exactly what it is. It's a muscle relaxant.
I thought they were happy.
That's what a lot of the junkies want. They want fucking diazepam.
But yeah, that's the one that's screwing me up, is the diazepam, because tramadol and that, I was on that for 6 years. I was driving on that. I was lorry driving and stuff. It didn't bother me. But it just took the edge off what my normal day-to-day pain was.
Of course it didn't bother you. Most people will be worried, you know, driving heavy equipment, I'm on this, oh dear. And you're like, no, it just takes the edge off. I'll just mellow, man. I'm just going to go to work.
High threshold to shit like that, but I got doctors sign me off on it because they knew straight away. Like, a lot of people were suffering from shakes and feeling drowsy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
With these diazepam, they are literally, I'm getting pain sweats, which you know yourself what that's like. It's not nice. And then I'm also getting, well, I'm happy, put it that way.
Well, I've been offered to be signed off before and offered even stronger painkillers. I've turned them both down because I don't, the way I view it, pain or no pain, if I can walk, I can work. That's how I was brought up.
How long have you been on codeine for?
My daughter's 20 now, so about 18 years.
Oh shit. So I did 6 years with that. The tramadol mixing with codeine was horrific to my normal day-to-day. So I started losing, I could have 14 hours sleep and not feel like I've had an hour. So I'd wake up and it was messing big time. So I refused after that to do them. I weaned myself off over a month, started smashing tablets in half, trying to cut down and...
Well, you know how strong I make my coffees.
Yeah.
Right, well, the reason for that is when I first started noticing cravings when I didn't need them, I purposely increased my caffeine intake while I was using them so that my body would get that association. So that if I was ever craving, I could have a stronger coffee and use one craving to curb another.
Mate, it was crazy. That month, I was at my mum and dad's house, and I basically said to Mum, lock the door. The only thing I want you to bring in is drink and food. And I need to get off this. And I'm not even joking. Like, when you watch some films where people are coming off, like addicts and stuff, that are really struggling to come off stuff, and they've got the sweats, the cold shakes, and everything, absolutely everything. It took every ounce of willpower to come off them things. But once I was off them, I've said to the doctors, look, pain management does nothing. You just deal with it as you go. But yeah, they as soon as I went up to the hospital, they were like, oh, here's some more tablets. And it's like, no, I don't want it. But the pain I've had is unreal. So, but yeah.
So when are you going to start selling them?
Right.
No, I'm not about that, mate.
No, I know. I'm joking. I'm joking.
I know there's friends that their ex-missus is like on pregabalin and stuff, and that's not prescribed, and they're literally on it for the buzz, and it's like, why? It's not even strong. It's just one of them things that you get addicted to, and you end up needing it. And it's mind over matter.
Well, I mean,
in my
to be
opinion.
honest, you can actually get addicted to paracetamol.
Yeah.
Why?
That's a legitimate issue. That can be a thing. People can get addicted to paracetamol.
Yeah. No, my injury spans from 2013, from leaving the army, which was mainly down to carrying stupid weight all the time and carrying big guns and GPMGs and LMGs all the time, loads of link. So when I left, it was a new situation to me. So I had to learn my limits and everything else on what I can and can't do. I was fixing the missus's car the other day, and some lovely garage decided to torque the two front tyres down to some extreme pressure. And I went to put my full weight on the bar to crack it, and it wouldn't move. And then I ended up doing the old, like holding a great sword into your gut. It'd be that sort of position,
Yeah.
and then I literally just put legs to the ground and full forced it up, and as I did, it sounded like paper tearing.
Well,
and then instant pain.
My back issues, I have them because, as obviously I've said, brought up with a big work ethic. I'm the eldest of 6, so pocket money was never really a thing. So when I was 14, I was working 3 different jobs throughout this. I went from one job to the next in the same day, every day during my summer holidays. Back
So
then,
you were the rich kid then?
back then it was only like minor. Like, I mean, I didn't even feel it during the day. I didn't even realize my back was aching until I laid down at night, and the relief was just so much more than expected, But over the years, it's got worse. And the first time I was ever floored, like dropped to my knees and whatever, couldn't walk, I was literally walking up 4 steps, carrying a carrier bag with 2 loaves of bread in it.
Yeah, that's it's as simple as that. I don't think a lot of people understand how easy it can be done. Crazy. Yeah, I've managed mine quite well. I keep it at a baseline that I can take without tablets. But as soon as I start doing anything excruciating, I deal with a little bit of pain on the day, and it's the following day where I'm in a mess.
So in a way, I'm a bit lucky with my back. I know this, with my back issues. I know that sounds stupid, but because mine is slip disc based stuff, walking helps. If I'm walking, I can keep going even with the pain. It's when I stop for any I don't know, X amount of time. Depends on where I am and what I'm doing, but that's when it seizes up.
Yeah.
And
lack of mobility causes most of my issues.
I mean, do you know what? It's another weird one. I actually look forward to the days when I get a decent amount of sciatica. As much as the pain is in the limb, you don't feel it in your back.
So it takes you're getting a different pain threshold from something else.
Oh yeah, basically, like say it's in my arm, right? I'm feeling it in my arm. I can do most tasks one-handed. So I'm not moving that arm around and not aggravating it.
Yeah, I get you.
And at the same time, it's because the pain is traveling from where it should be to somewhere else. I'm not feeling it where it should be, and it's actually like a little break. I know that sounds stupid.
My biggest challenge has always been people that, because you can't see it as a physical injury, it's not like an arm missing or.
Well, I mean, for me,
stuff like that.
It is kind of seen. Not, they don't think it is what it is, but I My back has caused me to lose a bit of suspension, so to speak, on my right-hand side. So I've always got a little bit of a limp.
Yeah. So you noticeable walk difference and stuff
But
like
I
that.
also lean into the limp as well now, because the times that I don't are the times when it will hit me big, and I wasn't prepared for it.
Yeah. Are you using canes or anything?
I've got a crutch at home, but otherwise no.
Yeah, that's what I'm on now. I can't do anything.
Well, I've got a crutch at home so that when I'm not, if I don't need to take my painkiller when I'm at home, like if I'm sitting down all day and that's enough to help curb some of the worst, I can just use the cane to move around when I need to.
Do you find this as well? It is a good question for you. So when I was lorry driving, I was sat most of the time. The only effort I had to put in was getting up, strapping loads down, which would take like 20, 30 minutes.
I'm not the right person to ask here
again.
because when you're I don't drive. I don't. And you're obviously.
Not about sitting down.
Yeah, but you're obviously moving your leg back and forth, which is obviously moving your hip back and forth, which is connected to your lower back.
Yeah.
So I don't have that side of it.
Right.
Does that make sense?
I'm just saying that to the kids. 2 seconds. So I always get kids into bed for about 10ish.
It's so weird somebody telling you the time and it's actually the same as you. I mean, I know you're Brit as well, but when you're in this group, it's the minority.
I know, yeah. 2 seconds, I'm just saying that to this daughter.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I mean, the water's frozen anyway, but I need to go and get that bloody pump that got stolen whilst my game became a normal mode. Not only the pain threshold, but resistance to meds. Oh, yeah, get used to it, yeah. Alcohol is terrible to get off as well. I'm lucky in that aspect. I've never met my real dad. I haven't seen my real mum since I was about 8, but she was an alcoholic. And if those things are kind of genetic, I mean, let me put it this way: I don't get migraines. I don't get hangovers. I don't get hangovers from alcohol at all, no matter how much I drink. Which obviously makes that dangerous. You know, it's the sort of person who could just drink it all the time. But I had a couple of drinks the other night, and that was the first time in about, I don't know, a month.
Yeah, I'm about the same, mate. I had a few bottles the other night as celebration because we found out the baby's sex.
Isn't it too young?
That's rare. Very rare.
See, Wolverine got it.
I got it. I just. But no, like, army life is very much revolved around drink. I wouldn't say as far as alcoholism. There's a few lads that have come out where they've had mental health issues and stuff that have resorted to that as their way out of it. Mine's always been like music and chilling on games and stuff. So everybody's each their own, in my opinion. But it can be very dangerous.
Alcohol's a natural depressant.
Yeah.
It's a natural depressant. So if they're taking that to counteract being depressed,
okay,
they're not actually counteracting it and making it worse.
That's a weird bug. So my pipe got stolen, right? I just went and bought a new one and installed it, but the old one's still there.
This one. Is it this one here? Is it copper?
Well, actually, the reinforced one looks copper, but I've just put it on, and the old one was still there, and now they're both there, and I can't take the reinforced one off.
There's a van just past me, mate.
Where did you see the copper? Where did you see the copper one, miss? I'll be there in a minute.
There's a van just past me. It's got a picture of a wolf in it, and it's got a fucking copper pipe in the back, mate. Local scrap man. Love it. You're not going to let that pipe go, are you?
What?
Wait, I can't.
I'm not-
It won't remove anymore.
Save game, exit to menu, and then come back in.
No. What I'm saying is, I went to buy a replacement pipe because it got stolen from me when the game was in normal mode. Got a reinforced one. Come back, clicked it in place because I saw the outline, not realizing that the old one is actually back. So now I've got a reinforced and a normal one overlaid each other.
I'll take the copper one for you. You're alright. I'll take the copper one.
Yeah, it's a shame, mate.
Nagorian, alcohol gave me great relief. Also, I thought in my early 20s, it hides the real issues like so many other things.
Yep.
It's not a good solution. Sure feels like it then, but it will come back later and hard. Just like Billy Bob then.
Yep.
I think the thing I've found is when you're with young mates at a young age, you've got everybody around you. But as soon as people start, they get their own families and they're not able to come out as much because they've got their own life stuff going on. You end up being that sole person going out on your own, and then it becomes a reality of, oh shit.
Where's my skin for the dump truck? I chose not to put it on because the skin for the dump truck, it looked like the sort of outfit that you'd put on a baby grow for a newborn baby boy.
That's exactly what I thought it looked like. I know the first time I seen it.
I'd rather go for the Hello Kitty because at least that's ages 12 and up.
That's exactly what I thought when I seen it. I'm like, that looks like a wee baby grow.
Sick of seeing them, mate. The missus has been out and got another load of stuff.
Oh fuck.
Mate, I can't stop her. I think she's fucking addict to Facebook at the minute.
Can't stop addicted to the shindig.
She went out today, mate. She's managed to get a pram that's worth 350 quid for free. And there's nothing wrong with it. I've gone through the whole thing, stripped it all down, and it just needed a wipe down. That was it.
Well, you know what then? Resale.
Sell it once you're done it.
This is what I suggested. Resell the fucker, and then we'll put the money to brand new stuff.
Correct.
Well, I know if I suggest that, we're going to end up with a bloody Facebook freebie home business service where she's going out getting loads of crap and then trying to sell it all. So the house becomes a storage area.
See, I used to do that. So, like, all my computer parts, when I was building PCs, there was this guy on Facebook here in Belfast, and what he was doing is he was asking for donations. People were giving him the donations and all the rest of it. And when I read it, I thought it was quite cool. That is actually a really fucking nice idea. So he was taking these donations and he was building full systems with it, right? So he would take bits for you, bits for me, bits for everybody that handed it in, and he'd build a complete system. And then what he would do is he would sell it, but he would sell it real fucking cheap, like 20 quid for a full system, which is fucking, you'll never get a system at that price. And I went, that's actually really good, because okay, they had to pay £20, but at the same time, they go maybe a £300-400 PC out it.
Yeah.
Until I found out that later on he started changing what he was doing, and he was fucking then raffling things out. And I'm going, you dirty fucking bastard. So you're taking things for free, putting it out in raffles. Now, I'll guarantee you on the raffle he's making twice as much as what he was getting for the PCs before. And he wasn't putting out half as much as he was before that. I'm like, there'd be fucking no more parts on there.
He took pictures of someone's house on a sale site. He asked to get a viewing, took a picture of this mansion inside and out, and then put up a billboard on a motorway. Everybody was chucking tickets in for I think I got a £10 a ticket to win this
Aye.
$1.2 million mansion.
Mhm.
And then he did the old, oh yeah, the raffle's been called, this person has won, and it was a family member.
Aye.
Somebody
Aye,
linked, found that out. The van on top of the motorway got satellite, and I think he went into police safety because people were hunting
Well-
for him for money.
Well, I have got no sympathy for folk like that because that's just fucking horrible.
Yeah,
Horrible.
taking
cunt.
advantage.
It is.
Now-
It's horrible. Like when he told me that where it was going to, and it was going to underprivileged households where they couldn't afford things like that, and it would be a great Christmas present for the kids. And I'm like that's lovely. And I had untold amount of fucking PC parts lying about my house, right? I'm like, right, we'll just gather it all up, we'll take it, and he can use that if that's what it's going to be used for. I don't really want. They've sat there that long. I've not done anything with them, and I'm not going to sell them. And I'd taken him to him, and I thought I was doing a really good thing, and then I found out he was doing that. Man, I wanted to get Becky to take me to his fucking door. I wanted to go and rip his fucking head off when I found that he'd been doing what he was doing.
Now, we've covered a few different addictions and what they can do to a person. There's one that we haven't yet covered, and this is an addiction that Wolverstein has and causes him immense stress on a regular basis. Swapping between reinstalling Windows and Linux.
Oh my god, he's done it about 16 times since we played Star Citizen. I'm not even joking. He's the only man I know who has Linux on one drive and Windows on the other and manages to swap them over in like half a day.
Like he's had to reinstall Windows again because of his joysticks.
Because of the joysticks. The joysticks fucking. I knew I'm finding out the joysticks would have actually worked in Linux. I should have fucking. I just didn't know that. They actually
So next week Linux is going back on.
Well, I'm seriously considering it, mate. I'm seriously considering it because, honestly, mate, no word of doubt, no word of fucking lie, right? See my computer when I've got Linux in it, it runs so much smoother. See when I turn that off, do you know how when you turn your computer off, you click the button, shut down, and it takes a couple of minutes for it to actually decide it's going to turn itself off and go to fucking sleep?
No, I just push my power button and it shuts down with it, and it goes through the shutdown process, but like properly. But it does it within 20 seconds, if that.
I date with Linux and it's instantaneous. It's gone. It's finished. It's done.
The thing that sells Linux for me is the coolness you were on about the other day.
Well, my processor. So my processor in Windows, right? In
is it still doing it?
My processor runs about 48 degrees.
Was it still doing it?
At idle. Aye, no, it sits at 48 degrees. But the Ryzen the Ryzen 5 900X always did run that bit higher. You were supposed to be in. It was supposed to be in its kind of mid 40s when it was idle.
So
right?
just like you then.
See when I put Linux in. See when I put Linux in. It runs at 35 to 36 degrees.
Well, that just shows you how much Windows is running in the background. Yeah,
it's the amount of shit that runs in the background. And then I'm getting pissed off at fucking finding, like, you go to install a fresh copy of Windows nowadays, and the first thing it does is it automatically enables BitLocker on your computer. Like, automatically enables BitLocker on your PC, even though you've not asked it to do it.
So the program that it used to be difficult to install because it encourages pirating is now automatically installed for you.
Yeah. Yep. But it's not just that as well. BitLocker's a pain in the arse, right? So, like, for talking's sake, just as an example, right? You remember the other day that Tiger was having problems with his PC. His keyboard stopped working and his Wi-Fi stopped working, and it turned out it was a dodgy driver. And I tried to talk him through the process to get rid of the old driver out of there and get the new driver in, right? He was having a bit of ball, and I said to him, what to do, mate, is boot it into safe mode. Boot it into safe mode. Safe mode boots up the PC, and it only boots up the essential core programs in your drivers.
Yeah.
It doesn't boot any of the shite up round about it. I says, and then what we'll do is we'll take that driver out, boot it back up, and we'll reinstall the driver. And automatically, when he went to go and do it, like the normal way of doing it, it came up wanting his fucking 20-odd digit fucking BitLocker key, which he didn't have. Because most manufacturers don't give you the BitLocker key for your fucking software.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's so fucking bad. You buy something, it's your fucking property. But yet, here we are. If anything goes wrong with your PC, you can't get into it because you don't have the BitLocker key for your Windows install.
They could effectively go online, link to your system, and then lock it.
Well,
so you can't use it.
For my Windows, because after all my issues with my hard drives and all that, and I had to get a new Windows and everything, because it automatically, my old one wasn't working anymore, my old key. So I was able to just buy a copy of Windows 11 for £12 online.
So it's
well,
like,
not
it's
a copy
just,
of it. It's sorry, buy a key for it.
You bought a key.
I got the free software download. Just find out online anywhere, and you can literally buy a Windows 11 key for £12.
But here's the problem with that, Andy. Right? So like that happened to you, and the BitLocker initiated. You couldn't get into your system.
No,
so
I don't have BitLocker on.
Anything. But just for talking sake, if you don't have the BitLocker key, you've no way of getting the BitLocker key for your system, right? Say you'd bought your system second hand, didn't know that the BitLocker was enabled inside the system. You started doing things, something fucked up. All that information that's on that drive is now completely rendered useless because you can't get it back off of there.
Which is why I usually have multiple drives. I try to have as little, even if I've got say I had a 2 terabyte hard drive for my OS, I will still put as few programs on that OS as I can. Because the more programs that are on it, the slower the OS will run.
I'm the same. I just these are all things that's and I mean I was a Microsoft partner for fucking a long time, and I just what they became now I don't fucking like because they're forcing things onto you that you don't like. All the fucking ads. All of a sudden there's fucking ads everywhere. There's programs that you can't take out the system anymore. You just can't remove it. It will not allow you to remove it.
Yeah, I've got
get programs that will let you take.
Get this, I've got Skype on my PC for the first time in a decade.
Wow.
I can't get rid of it.
I mean, this is the problem with it. It's just like they're locking the system down to a point now where you're not in control of your system anymore. Like all your data control as well, your telemetry. Like even if you know how when you install it, it comes up saying, do you want to share this? Do you want to share that? Do you want to even though you've ticked all them fucking boxes, see inside the UELA, the UELA still tells them that they can still take certain pieces of information out of your PC. This is what you're agreeing to at the very beginning, at the very start of the install. I just don't like it. I think it's so fucking intrusive now, and that's why I've tried to switch straight onto fucking Linux and do away with Windows altogether. I don't like the fact that I have a system that somebody else is getting information for. I don't like it.
The other thing as well, so I run Windows and I've also got the Xbox Glass and all that stuff. Everything my son does on his Xbox links through to my PC, links through to Windows straight away.
Yeah.
And it's logging everything he watches on YouTube. It's logging everything he does, like keys and games. And
you know,
they sent me a thing through the other day. It's like, oh, you've spent 72 hours on this game. We've got another game that you could purchase.
I've
like, what?
Yep.
My daughter, when she was younger, when I got her a Switch, there's they actually have a parental control app. You can specify. I could lock it down so it would automatically turn off at X time, and she couldn't turn it on again until X time the next day. It would tell me how much time she spent on it and all of that.
That's the only reason I have fell out of love with Microsoft. Back in the olden days, I loved Microsoft. I used to sit and fuck about for hours and change.
He loved Microsoft so much. He had a framed picture of Steve Jobs in his bathroom.
Steve Jobs, not did I fuck? He's Apple. I fucking want that. And never.
No, I swear he started off with Microsoft, didn't he?
No, Steve Jobs, no.
Yeah, no, when they were first writing out the program, then he moved over.
No, he did not.
Did he not? I thought they
He did
thought.
not. It was Bill Gates and
Yeah, no, I swear they
what's
partnered up to begin with.
Zelena
Hold on.
that started when Microsoft off. And then Steve Jobs was a fucking hillbilly, fucking no shoes on, walking about the street kind of guy. Decided he was going to fucking build his own, and that's why Linus Torvald, he made his own kernel because he was getting sick of fucking not being able to do what he wanted. That's where Linux's we know it came from. Before that, it was Unix. It was a system that was used in all mainframe fucking servers. Right.
Oh, okay. This is where I've got it mixed up. So Steve Jobs was a co-founder and former CEO of Apple Inc. Jobs and Microsoft co-founder Bill Gates were known for their rivalry and friendship.
Yeah.
That's where I've got that mixed up.
Yeah.
So I know
that's what happens when they're millionaires and billionaires and then gazillionaires and.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew I'd heard something about the two of them howling up, but I thought it was.
Aye. No, they did. I think later on, before Steve Jobs passed away, I think there was a partnership and they started kind of collaborating a wee bit with each other. But I mean, don't get me wrong, right? Apple stuff back in the day, Apple stuff was fucking. It was one of the only computers that was built that you didn't feel ashamed to let it sit in your living room.
Well, look,
you had guests.
let me put it
You
this
know
way.
what I mean?
I've always
Like,
hated
this is
Apple.
nice.
I've always hated Apple.
I've always
let me
hated
put
Apple,
let me
mate.
put it this way. Back on one of the much older iPhones, probably looking at about 15 years ago, something like that. My brother got a hold of one at the time. I can't remember where he got it or what, and we sat there and we were like, okay, we stripped off the Apple and put Windows on it.
I done that with a Mac 3.1, mate.
No, this was a phone, like an iPhone. We put Windows on an iPhone.
Good stuff out though. So a lot of the fitness side of it with Apple, if you remember the little iPlayers and stuff that they had that you could strap into, they were tiny. So you'd gone from CD decks to tape decks to then MP3 players, which were massive, and then they came out with a little tiny. I think it was, what was it, 2 meg, 3 meg or something?
You know, I miss CD Walkmans. And there's one very, very important reason why I miss CD Walkmans. Because the clothing industry, because the clothing industry were forced to make trousers with pockets big enough to fit them.
That's right. That's right. I remember that.
And now you can't even fit your hand in your pockets.
Baggy jeans and all the rest of it, wasn't it?
Yeah, and now you can't even fit your jeans in your pocket, your hands in your pockets.
Still got the old Sony Ericsson when they brought out the first, was it the sound boost thing that they brought, the bass boost on the phones? Got that. I've got a, can't remember what make it was, but it was a CD Walkman, wasn't it? They were the biggest one.
Yeah.
I think I've got one of them as a tape deck and CD deck as well.
I found it funny that they're all saying anti-skip, but the second you took a step, you know, it interrupts the music. But we didn't care. That's the thing. It was like the technology of the day, and we just put up with it.
Mate, the best thing I ever had for listening to music was my gran years and years ago. So my mum and dad ran a pub in Glasgow, and it was really, really rough, and a lot of the gangsters used to go in and out, right? So I spent a lot of time with my gran, and my gran bought me, it was like a fucking set, like a set of headphones, like your computer headphones, but it had a built-in radio and an aerial that came out the top it, and you could tune it in.
So you were literally, Radiohead.
Mate, literally, you were Radiohead. It used to take the big, you know, the square batteries that you get. You still get them.
Oh, the D-cell batteries.
Smoke detector ones.
Yeah, 9 volts.
Used to plug it in and you had the fucking radio for hours, man. I used to walk about with the fucking radio.
Alright, get this, yeah.
Hours, man.
Get this. I used to have a little portable it wasn't a black and white, but it wasn't far off. It was just a little bedroom TV, you know. But it had for the channel changing. You had a turn dial. You had to tune in the channels. But if you pulled on that, the screen went black and it turned into a radio.
Aye. Yep. It went into FM mode, didn't it? Yep. I remember years ago, my dad used to ground. He was a big fucking hang about grounding you. If you'd done something wrong, he grounded you, right? Because he knew that if he hit you, he knew that if you back in the day when you were allowed to scalp your kids, he knew that if he hit me, it would hurt for a couple of minutes, but I wouldn't have gave a fuck because I was still getting back out anyway. So who cared? I would take the doing, get back out to play, everything's hunky dory, right? So he came up with this ingenious idea, right? Do you know what? I know how to fucking hurt him. I'm going to ground the wee bastard, right? So I can't remember what I'd done this year. I'd done something and it pissed him off and he went, that's it, you're fucking grounded. No telly, no nothing. It was back in the old days when you used to have to plug the aerial into the back of the TV, right?
Yeah.
He came up the stairs. I mean, it's the first time that I've seen him angry and fucking overjoyed at the same time, laughing like fuck. He came up the stairs.
So in other words, it's the way you feel right now when you remove your kid's ability to go online.
Well, this is what he tried to do. He tried to take it off me, and I'm sitting going, right, okay, well, fuck him. I know how to get this working. Right? And he came back up the stair, and there's me sitting watching. I'm watching the TV, and he's
because you put a coat hanger in the back.
It wasn't a coat hanger, mate, because he taken the coat hangers, right? Do you know what it was? It was a pair of fucking scissors. Do you remember back in the day when it was metal scissors? I had the scissors opened up and had them in a kind of X shape, and one end of the scissors was inside the middle circle, the aerial plug.
Yeah,
and it was picking up TV stations, man. He was
you're gonna love this one.
What?
So years ago on my old channel, I had a green screen back when I used my camera and all that. And at one point, the outside roof aerial stopped working. So I just got like the aerial cable from a shop, whatnot, plugged it into the back of the TV, opened up the other end, wrapped it around the metal rail that held up the the green screen and poked that near the window. Had that sitting by the window.
My dad used to come in with a pair of fucking garden snips and he'd take the plug off and he'd take about 2 inch off each time. And it got to the point, I'm not even joking, mate, my wire was like 1 inch out the back of the TV and I had to plug it into a 4-way adapter just to run it. He was like, yeah, next time that gets caught, you ain't got no TV, mate, so crack on. But then he found the next one. He used to take me go-karting, and that was my punishment, losing out on that. That was odd.
He was livid. He was livid for a whole 2 minutes, and then he busted out laughing. He's like, fucking, do you know, you're a fucking wee dick. I can't believe you've done that.
Thing is, though, kids now, if that was the way punishments worked and everything now, kids now wouldn't even think to try that because they didn't grow up with Blue Peter.
Well, see, I said this about my kids the other day. Like, kids nowadays, they don't. They've grew up in a generation where
instant gratification.
They don't. They don't understand what it
everything to them.
You had to. Back when we were younger, we had to learn everything. We weren't feared to fucking dabble and fuck about to fucking figure out things when we had them.
Right.
I mean, I was forever. My dad used to go off his head because I used to take things to fucking pieces constantly, just try to work out how the fuck it all worked.
Back with the PS3, you know when they first brought out those wireless Bluetooth microphones?
Aye.
Well, the that arm that slipped over the back of your ear, that broke. So first of all, I tried. I got those mini tape dispensers.
Aye.
I literally took one of those apart and straight down the middle in half. Took the metal bit out, and literally sellotaped the thing to that and stuck my ear inside the loopy bit. It was uncomfortable, but it worked. And then after using that maybe 2 times, it then twigged, oh, hang on, grabbed a plastic coat hanger and just chopped off the top and made a hole.
Hi. Hi. Yep. Nah. I used to love messing about with fucking different things and trying to figure out how the fuck they work. It was great. I really used to get pissed off when he came in and things weren't working anymore. What happened to this? I don't know. Don't know what you're talking about. It wasn't me.
Not me. My brother.
I did. I think Bart Simpson said it best. I didn't do it. No one saw me do it. You can't prove anything. Ah, mother.
Talking about? Never touched it.
Fucker.
I'm getting loads of breakages for.
No, I'm halfway through like a single swap clean out, and the bloody water's frozen on me.
Yeah, I couldn't deal with that, so I went straight to the tower.
I got $3,600 on me.
No, I've had 2 buckets go. I've had the lever on the magnetite go. I've had the piston on the dumper go, and I've also had one of the buttons go on the generator, and now I've just lost a hydraulic hose on the... Is it 1 hydraulic hose? Yeah, 1 hydraulic hose go on the shaker, on the big beast.
Well, I need to get this clean out. It's like 6 o'clock. I need to get this clean out done so I can actually have some money for overnight.
Oh, you've got to make sure all the electrical cords are unplugged. What about that?
Why unplug the... Oh, what, to replace?
Yeah, it won't let me replace without them.
What do you find more annoying? Having to... say you're running a normal game and you're going through the standard process. You're actually going from tier to tier to tier as you're supposed to. What is more annoying with breakdowns for you? Having to replace the jig pumps or the trommel rollers?
Trommel rollers.
See, for me, the jig pumps are too expensive to be breaking down as quickly as they are. I think they should take longer. The rollers, there's what, 8, isn't there, on the trommel?
Yeah, they're just time consuming, that's all.
As long as one of them's working, the other 7 are broken, it will still run. It's noisy, but it will still run. There's no efficiency loss or anything like that. Did someone just jump in?
Russia.
What? Who?
Russia's here. What? Wait, when?
Finally.
What?
Now he knows I'm about to end and I need to offload my guys onto someone.
Well, everybody's ending. Brady just ended his stream. I'm about to go live. I just went ahead and pushed my stuff over there. I figured I'd jump in here, say hi, how you guys doing?
Hey. Nice to meet you. See you later.
right, you know, that's all. Oh, you mentioned that you're ending, really? Well, you know, that's a coincidence. I'm about to go live.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
No, see, he's been monitoring. He's been monitoring my stream, and he can see that I've got 13 people on there.
It's your lucky day, mate. It's your lucky day.
I think Irish Panda Queen might really like me today.
What are friends for?
Right. I spent the good part of the day doing some testing behind the scenes and trying to keep everybody in the community updated.
Yeah, I did say I don't know if you heard it or not, but I said thank you to you earlier for letting people in mind know.
Yeah, if it weren't for you, I wouldn't have backed out, reset, and started up again, and known where I was on the board.
Yeah. Like bounce here, bounce there.
Hey, I'm on tier 6. I made it. I was 2,000 left over afterwards, and absolutely, scared.
Well, that's why
Probably
I said
not the
make
way.
sure you like roll over for exactly at midnight, get everything ready and transported and set up, so you at least get one small clean out and process it before the end of the day.
Yeah.
So
I just haven't got the time this time round at the start to recover my losses if I don't if I have to redo that bit, if that messes up on me.
right.
Which is why I've gone the way I've done it this time. Normally I'm all about the big risks, you know that.
Yeah.
Well, I think I've got 4,000 from the hog pan. Then I did every single hole I possibly could to try and make as much nuggets as I could. And then as soon as I got my stuff, it was literally, hope to God that everything jumps in right. I had a few issues trying to get the shaker on. Because on Pine Valley, you've got the rails that get in the way, so you've got to try and hop and skip it over. But apart from that, everything went in smooth and then bang, straight on. But I literally had 20 minutes in game to smelt as much as I could, and hopefully that was enough to cover rent. And it was 2,000 over, just. So it was tight, but I made it. And then, yeah, bang. In we go.
Heck yeah.
Do you know what? That weren't bad.
Awesome,
That was just a one swap clean out, 271 ounces.
Very nice.
And
very
that's 4.5. So
I'm just getting a lot of breakages now. I had this last
Yeah,
season where I got them all in one go, and then nothing.
Smelly Gold just said only done 5 clean outs and he's broken a hydraulic hose on his excavator.
Well, then I got a couple more to go before I break mine.
Well, you know that pipe that got stolen from me, Rasha?
Yeah.
I went and that was because it was in that's because it
day.
got switched over to normal mode because it was an event. Well, obviously, so I
Right.
when I was setting everything up, I went and got myself a new pipe. I got a reinforced one. Went to put it on, could see the outline there, what I thought was the outline. Clicked it on. Turns out the missing one had returned. So I've actually got 2 pipes in the same spot now, and I can't remove one of them. It's actually the top half of my pipe is black, the bottom half is copper looking.
Well, that's cool. It's unique.
Yeah, it's a game feature.
But have you got my stream open for or?
Why would I do something like that, Indy? Yeah, I've got it up.
Yeah, that's what it looks like now.
That's cool. Looks like a stripped copper line, I tell you.
It's ironic. It's actually the copper one, the crappy looking one, is actually the reinforced.
Wolverstein's already said he'll wait in for free, mate.
I'll take it off your hods, mate. I'll take it as scrappies. They pay good money for copper.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Oh, shit. We were joking about that yesterday with Smelly Gold, talking about how France gave us the Statue of Liberty, and I said it's a good thing the tweakers don't know that's made of copper, otherwise it's gone.
Yeah.
Oh,
there used to be building sites in fucking Scotland before I moved out here. There used to be building sites, and they couldn't build the fucking houses because every time they put the copper into it, the fucking cunts were stealing it. They could never get a fucking thing finished properly.
Mick Groove says greetings to Russia.
Hey, Mick, how's it going? Not to anybody else, just me, huh?
Does the workers on the tier 5 plant still affect tier 6 efficiency? I don't know.
I don't think that it ever did. It had to do the other way around. The workers on a tier 6 would affect tier 5 efficiency, but I haven't tested since
They asked us to.
First dropped.
Yeah. Speaking of testing, anyone who had to go and collect their eggs all over again, obviously it's going to be difficult to tell with the gold at first, but has your walking speed gone faster than the initially? Like, has it doubled up on the walking speed, or is it just a standard increase?
It should not.
That's the easiest way to tell.
You know.
Quick question. When you're hiring workers, if it says spec and it's saying hog pan, then underneath sluice box,
That's the
Is
hog
that
pan
only
sluice
hog
box.
pan and sluice box? It's not a
Yes.
sluice box to do
No.
with.
No.
Right. Okay.
It should be something like $5,000 a day. No, sorry, $5,000 to upgrade.
Okay.
If it's the hog pan sluice box.
I might as well hire him and then upgrade him to something else.
That's what we normally do.
Yeah. I've got about
I
20
think I
hog
normally,
pan
when I'm
sluice.
getting my workers, I only have the hog pan on my claim, and they're the only workers I collect unless I get some random overseer or mechanic. And I just skip through until they're 70%. When I've got enough workers, I'll upgrade them, retrain them to whatever I need, as I need it. Oh yeah, Russia, have you did you hear the magnetite's actually deducting in the blacksmith now?
Yeah, they fixed it. Blew my mind. I did that when I was doing my updates or upgrades last night. I was like, I usually exited out, and the next thing you know, I was like, wait, that dropped on its own.
Mm-hmm.
Holy cow.
Mm-hmm. Yep. They've done lots, and I think people are just starting to realise how much.
I hope they did. I told everyone to jump over into the devs, go into the Discord earlier, just give the devs a big thank you for everything they've done over the last 2 nights. I mean, the devs, they could have easily been like, you know what, screw this, do it Monday, restart the leaderboards. They could have so easy to have done that, especially
Yeah,
as they were
could've
past
done
midnight the night before.
Yeah,
And
they
if,
Yeah, I
you
thought-
if you fix something this time and break something, it's Billy Bob's fault.
Yes.
Billy Bob and the
We've
dev
already
were getting
started
on.
Of course.
No, Billy Bob pointed out sure the thing that was broken earlier. We were all going, oh, for fuck's sake. But he didn't want to say it, and he's like, nah, I'm not saying it.
No, Billy
I'm
Bob was
waiting
like,
for the-
Billy Bob was like, no, I'm gonna wait till after the leaderboard is ready. And I was teasing him, you know, I was like, okay, I'll message him tomorrow, and all of that. And next thing you know, Michael's in the chat.
I missed the part where he came in, so.
I'm like, oh, fuck. You've got to get the blame if anything breaks now. They fix
just
something that
heard him
breaks
go,
something, you're
"Oh."
shooting the blame.
Indy. Yeah, there's an issue, and he went to say issue, and he went, in fact, I'm not saying nothing. Not saying it. No. We're all like, ooh.
And then they were asking for screenshots and all this, and Billy Bob was like, okay, I'll see what I can do. And they were actually getting on, they were all powling up.
Yeah.
That's just Twilight Zone, I swear.
I was just about to say that, walked into the Twilight Zone here. The fuck?
But I reckon the devs are still waking up in a cold sweat after last time.
Right.
Yeah. I think Billy Bob felt bad. The
Wait.
first time ever.
Wait. Billy Bob has feelings.
Yeah, he does.
When did this happen?
Have you played with him on
Billy,
Valheim?
Billy Bob is a very complex man, but he does have feelings.
I was about to say, wait, he's a man, but yeah, we know he is.
Well hidden. Just well hidden, mate.
He's got a heart made of stone, but inside there is a gooey mush.
Aye.
Gooey mush.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Sandman's flying up on the leaderboard this time.
Doing some
He
things.
played, I think he was playing catch up last time, and I think he's
Speed?
going to be the competition. No, Sandman. So
Big
Sandman
Sandman.
came in on the leaderboards for the first time, I think. Last leaderboard, 37. This time he started at the exact time as everyone else, and he's already flew up to the top.
Well, I'm a
He's
bit
doing
behind
well.
everyone because they're all on the beast at the moment.
Yeah, but it's each their own, isn't it? Everyone does different ways of doing stuff.
Well,
so
usually I'll be
it
right
all
up there
works
with
out.
them. But usually I'm right up there with them. But I usually on the leaderboard don't have a Saturday shift.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Money,
I know
money, money.
Non-DLC side is pretty chill.
Where are you at the minute, Russia? Top?
I'm sitting in 5th place currently.
That's where I am on here.
Cheater.
Yeah. Cheater.
Oh no, I've been knocked down again, 6th.
I mean, you got Nuke Eastwood at the top right now with 1,800 ounces.
We were
Captain
talking about
Smelly
him
Gold with
earlier.
1,200. Yeah, how he ran himself out of the community.
No. About that time he went ballistic because I had that 5,000 ounce bucket.
Right. Well, it seems to be a pattern, and that should have been a clue at the very beginning. That maybe there's something up here, but yeah.
Who's Dirk Lotz? DER capital K LOTZ.
Hello,
Never
Ryan.
seen that name.
Shut up, Russia. Don't bring them over here. I won't be going over here if you pay over there if you paid me.
Then we got someone with the name Codemaster in 9.
I don't know if you're aware, but he's a master coder.
Mm-hmm.
There was
That's
some.
We got another one.
Do you know there was
we've
some
got another
devs?
one
There was
called
some
Your
devs on there.
Complaint.
There
Your
was.
complaint. I reckon one of these is Phrase undercover.
Sneaking in.
Yeah,
He is, yeah. He's just taking his time and.
Is there one that's called Buy Bitcoin Now?
No.
Invest in crypto. Right. Buy Phrase Coin.
I showed Wolverstein, Billy Bob, and Cass the dozer earlier, and each one of them when they saw it were like, they're all saying no, we're not taking part. I showed them it, and each one of them went,
Well, the top one on DLC side is at 181,000 at the minute, which is good going, really good going. And then
Somebody already
Sandman's
over
second
100K?
at 145. Yeah, already.
I figured it was like 10K. I didn't know you guys were already up at 100K.
Yeah, they're 181's first place, 145 second, and 117's third. Everyone
no.
else is
On DLC.
Yeah, on DLC.
No,
Yeah.
it's 18,116 is max
Oh,
gold.
sorry, I'm putting my decimals in the wrong place.
18k is the highest.
I've been on with Indy
100K
too long.
already. It was like, son of a bitch.
I've been on with Indy too long. I'm playing Indy.
Yeah. Because I'm like, there was a guy that was complaining. He's like, 18K already. How is that possible? And so I explained 6 ounces in the hog pan, 420 ounces in drilling, get tier 6 profit.
Yep, straight away.
I'm like, that's the thing. Like, I don't know. Well, skip to 2 days to permafrost, then get tier 6.
Hey, Dad Rants. Yeah, it's fixed. In fact, the fixed caused another issue, and they fixed that as well. The devs have put in a lot of time and a lot of effort making sure this is playable. They could have said, like, let's wait a minute and fix it on Monday or something, but they didn't. Make sure to go give them a big thank you for all the hard work they put in the last couple of nights, how late they've stayed and got it all working and everything. Just jump in the Discord and give them a thank you.
Show them the love.
Yeah, as you were saying, the 11% washout on the beast was enough to cover rent, cover loan, cover all the rented equipment as well.
Mm-hmm.
Just 11%, and that took seconds to do. So,
Yeah, 10 dump trucks. I mean, that's easy.
Crazy. And you fill these up really quick with a big excavator, so.
Well, yeah, 5-6 scoops, you're done.
Less than that, it's like 4.5 now. Crazy.
Right.
You know what? I joked, but Irish Panda Queen is streaming.
Yeah, she is.
Phasmo with the gang.
You said that like it's a fucking good thing.
Phasmo with the gang.
Playing Phasmo with the gang, I tell you.
Oh god.
But yeah,
Irish folk? Oh, holy shit.
I'm gonna kick out. So I want to thank everyone for watching. I am gonna raid you over to Russia, if only for the fact that he did bounce around all the communities, keeping everyone informed on what was going on. So thanks everyone for watching. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Have a good night, guys. Stay safe, sleep well. Goodbye.